A group of hikers is settling in for the night at a remote Isle Royale campground when a scream cuts through the dark. Not a startled shout, a sustained, furious scream coming from the tree line. Everyone freezes and listens. The voice keeps going. They hear something hitting the ground. Then the man starts shouting threats, loud enough that the group instantly understands the risk. There is no cell service, no ranger close enough to intervene, and no one else anywhere near the site. If he comes toward the campground, they could be in serious danger. For a moment, it sounds like he is arguing with someone. Then the second voice disappears. Only one man keeps yelling, his tone jumping between rage and something that sounds even worse. The people at the campground look at each other with the same thought. If he snaps, we are the only ones here. They try to judge the distance, but Isle Royale distorts sound at night. One moment he seems far away, the next he sounds close enough to step into camp. The screaming isn't fading, and every instinct in their bodies is telling them they are no longer safe. Nobody wants to hike miles through dark forests with cliffs and uneven trails, but staying feels worse. Half a mile down the trail, they can still hear him. They climb until one of them finds a tiny signal bar flickering on their phone. It is barely enough, but it is something.
Michigan State Police, Dispatcher Potman.
Hi, this is the Ontario Provincial Police in the Communication Center in Thunder Bay. I have a male on the line. He is reporting an incident on Isle Royale. I just want to make sure that this is your location.
Yes, it is.
Okay, sir, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Hello?
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 Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. We are near, and for about the last hour plus, there's someone down there who is completely unhinged. He's still screaming. We've heard him say, go ahead and kill yourself. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to murder us all. And he's still going. We packed up and got out of there. We had no intention of hiking at this hour, but the gut feeling said get out.
Okay. And which campsite was that? I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an inland lake, and there's a group of campsites on it.
Okay, which campsite were you at?
What were we at? We were there's an individual site, and we think they are at group site. We think they're at group site 1.
Okay.
Right on the lake. I'm really hoping someone's just off his meds and going through something, and it's not going to be a lot worse. But
okay, what exactly was he saying?
Initially, we heard 2 voices, and now for the longest time it's been just one voice, and it's really hard to make him out, but we did hear him say, is this what you want? Go ahead and kill yourself. I'm going to kill myself. You heard him say, I'm going to murder. Something about murder.
Okay.
But, yeah, we're a half mile away, and you can still hear him. And we'd like to get moving, but this is the only place I can get a cell signal.
Okay. Okay, what's your name? Okay, what's a good phone number for you?
I'm going to guess during the next 11 miles, it's not going to come through.
Okay. And can you repeat that for me one time? Okay, were there any other occupied campsites in the area, or was it just you guys and the screamer?
No, it was a very full campground tonight.
Okay.
Hold on there.
I know there was 3 on the other side. There were
3 other groups?
Any on our side at all besides us and them.
Okay, we're saying at least 3 other groups besides us and the guy screaming.
Okay.
Which for out here is full.
All right. I am going to pass this on to park rangers and see if they can't get somebody out there, but I'm not sure if there's going to be anybody nearby or how long it's going to take. But you said you're leaving the area, though?
Yes, we're heading towards Wendigo.
Okay.
How scared we are, we'll be there in an hour.
Right. We're moving a lot faster than we thought we could.
All right. I will pass this on, and if you do have any updates and do have a cell signal, give us a call back.
Okay, will do.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
The hikers moved through the dark for hours after making the midnight call. By the time they reached an area with a stronger signal, dispatch had finally reached the mainland. Michigan State Police then relayed the details to Isle Royale authorities. The park never clarified if anyone started toward the campground, but given that the crime scene was undiscovered for roughly 41 hours, it would seem that nobody was sent to check the area. Through the morning and into the next day, hikers continued filtering out of the backcountry, many describing variations of the same experience, shouting, crying, and loud impacts coming from the same direction. Nobody knew exactly what happened. They only knew something was wrong. That changed on the afternoon of June 8th. Around 4 in the afternoon, Isle Royale staff received a report from another camper's relative that 2 people had been found unresponsive at the South Lake Desor campground. Around 5, an SOS message came in with the same information. The reception was spotty, but the message was clear enough. 2 bodies were on the ground, and they were not moving. At 6:41 p.m., the chief ranger contacted Michigan State Police. He confirmed the reports, said they were preparing to send personnel in, and asked for contact information for the county authorities responsible for handling deaths. He also noted the obvious. Reaching the site would take hours. Isle Royale has no roads. The only way to South Lake Desor is an 11-mile hike through forest and ridges. 2 rangers set out that night with packs and flashlights. They moved through the interior for hours, following trails that most visitors only attempt in daylight. In the early morning of June 9th, they reached the campground. What they found matched the warnings. 2 people were dead. Rangers secured the area and notified the officials on the mainland who handled death investigations. The victims were identified as 60-year-old John Baird and his 30-year-old son, Bradley, who had been hiking the island together. The timeline matched what the fleeing hikers had reported on the night of June 7th. The shouting, the impacts, the violent threats drifting through the trees were the final moments of a private crisis between father and son. The man whose voice carried across the campground was Bradley, already in the process of unraveling. The medical examiner later determined that John suffered from multiple fatal stab wounds to the head, torso, and extremities inflicted by his son. Bradley then died moments later from self-inflicted sharp force injuries to the neck and torso. Because Isle Royale is federal land, Rangers secured the site but had to coordinate the death investigation with mainland authorities. Communication was slow, and the victims couldn't be moved until the proper jurisdiction was notified. By the next day, both bodies were transported off the island for examination. The medical examiner's findings made the case clear. The violence was contained to the 2 men at the campsite. No third person had been involved. Word spread quickly through the island's trail network. Hikers immediately connected what they heard to the fear described in the 911 call. Online, the reaction was the same. People imagined being in a tent with no signal while a man screamed violent threats in the dark. The emotional core of the story became the choice the campers had faced: stay near the danger or hike out through the wilderness at night. When the investigation confirmed what happened, the hikers who fled understood the weight of their decision. They had trusted their instincts, and it likely had saved their lives, but the reason behind the tragedy may never come to light. Authorities released no information about a possible motive, and nothing in the investigation pointed to what may have triggered Bradley's sudden violence. There were no public records of prior conflict, no statements from family, and no clear explanation in any of the evidence collected from the scene. The medical examiner could describe what happened and roughly when, but not why. In the end, the tragedy at South Lake Desor left investigators with a sequence of events they could confirm and a cause they could not. The Byler home sits well off the road, a typical Amish property where family life and work overlap. A long gravel driveway leads to the house. which doubles as the center of a small cabinet shop and a modest book business. This Thursday afternoon, mom of two, Marianne, is away and their oldest son is out hunting. Inside, her husband, Nate, is spending the day with their youngest child, 8-year-old Nathan. At about 3 p.m., a black pickup pulls into the driveway, pauses, then turns around and leaves. Nothing comes of it then, but the detail will matter later. Sometime around 5 p.m., the same truck returns. 3 men step out of the black pickup and walk toward the property as if they are potential customers. Little Nathan is outside and speaks with them first, the same way he would for anyone interested in cabinet work. He goes inside to get his father. The moment Nate steps onto the porch, the tone changes. One of the men follows him while pretending the conversation is still about cabinets. Then a stun device appears. The men turn toward the child first. One of them takes physical control of him and uses the stun device to overwhelm both father and son. With Nathan restrained, the group forces them toward the doorway. Inside the house, they gain the upper hand almost immediately. One suspect maintains control of the child while another keeps Nate from resisting. The shock device is displayed again as the third man moves deeper into the home. With both victims contained, the third man moves through the house at speed. Drawers are overturned. Closet shelves are emptied. Items are pulled out and thrown aside during a fast and deliberate search for cash. The house layout works against the family, since they keep their income and savings in several places. Earnings from the cabinet shop are in one room, Marianne's personal stash in another, along with cash from the book business and the children's wallets. Each new hiding place gives the suspects another reason to keep going, and each new discovery triggers a demand for more. As their frustration builds, the violence escalates. A wooden crate becomes a weapon. A houseplant becomes another. The shocks continue. The threats intensify. The message stays the same. Produce more money or lose the child. By the time the men finish searching, the interior is in pieces, completely ransacked. But the assault does not end at the door. When the suspects are ready to leave, they force Nate to look away while they take Nathan outside. In the yard, the men drag the 8-year-old toward the black pickup. The little boy sees his father thrown to the ground. They shock him again as they pull him across the grass. In his mind, this is the moment he believes he is being taken to be killed. But somewhere between the porch and the truck, he breaks free. In the chaos, the child runs into a field and stays hidden until he sees the truck leaving the property. Once it is gone, he returns to the house to find his father injured and bleeding. At 5:26 p.m., Nate calls 911.
911, where's your emergency? And what happened?
Black pickup truck, 3 guys came in, robbed us.
Okay.
They might have taken my son, I don't know.
They may have taken your son?
They may have taken my son, yes.
All right, what's the name of the business? What did they take?
Me.
Did they take a cash register?
No. No.
What did they take?
My son is safe. I had to give him all my money.
Okay.
They hit me. They were threatening to kill me. They're driving a black pickup truck.
Did you see what direction they went?
I think they just left now.
Did you see what direction they went in?
Huh?
What direction did the truck go?
I can't see. They already left.
They already left? Okay. Describe the 3 males.
Tattooed on the neck.
Okay, stick with one male. Male 1. Describe him.
Ball cap.
White male?
Let me ask my son. Mahalo cap. Any one. Black shirt.
They hit him and took the cash he had on him. They hit him, yes. Okay, he doesn't know?
He doesn't know. What do you mean?
Can you provide me a description?
He had a black shirt and ball cap.
Black shirt. And what about the second male? What was he wearing?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
Okay. And how did they hit you?
He grabbed a plant, my wife's plant, and he hit me with it.
Are you bleeding or have injuries?
I am bleeding,
Do you need an ambulance?
but I don't need assistance. No, not an ambulance.
How much money did they take?
I don't even know. They found my wife's money in the closet.
Okay. Did they seem to know what they were doing or what they were looking for?
They just asked for the money.
Okay. Did they have weapons?
Did they have what?
Weapons, like a gun?
They had like something that makes a clicking sound, and it shot. They put that on me a couple times.
They had something that made a clicking sound and shocked you?
Yes.
Where did they stick you with that?
In my stomach.
Okay. And who else was present in the room when this happened?
Just my young son, 7 years old.
The 7-year-old, and where is he at right now?
He's beside me. I thought they took him, but they didn't. They were threatening to take him if I don't give him more money. I didn't have any more.
Okay. Correct?
Yes.
Stay on the phone with me, okay? I have lots of help on the way.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't need an ambulance?
No, I don't need an ambulance. I'm bleeding a little bit on my neck, but it's okay.
We can just check you out. You don't have to go to the hospital.
I don't need an ambulance.
Okay, understood. What is your name? And a phone number for you, Nathaniel? Okay. So this male that had the tattoos on his neck, wearing a ball cap and a black shirt, what do you think his weight was? Was he heavy set, medium build?
He was about 170 maybe.
Okay.
About probably 5'9".
Is he the one that had the taser-like object that hit you in the stomach?
Yes, but they passed it around a few times.
Okay.
Different guys, because I was guarded, and they were threatening to take my son. Give him more money.
Understood. Were they wearing a mask?
No.
No mask? But they did have ball caps on.
Yes. Well, one did. Did they? What were they all? Were they wearing ball caps? All of them, like shovel cup? Just one.
Just one. Okay.
My son says he remembers 2 of them they used, but we're not sure.
Okay. They'll get that information when they get there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna keep you on the phone just as a precaution until a deputy gets there to talk with you. Okay.
Okay.
Is this your home address?
It is.
Okay. Do you know a make and model of the truck? Have you ever seen one like it before?
It was a Chevy. And they pulled in here earlier, and they just turned around and left again.
What time do you think that was?
It was about 3 o'clock when they were here the first time. I just noticed them leaving, so I didn't pay any attention.
Okay.
But I recognized the truck when they came in the second time.
And what is the name of your business again?
My cabinet, we have 2 of them actually.
Okay.
One's my cabinet shop is cut.
And did they come into the shop or the house?
No, they came in the house. My wife isn't home, and my oldest son went hunting, and my youngest son was here with me, and I was taking a nap when they pulled in.
Okay. Any idea how much money they could have got?
Probably.
Please.
They took my son's wallet, both of my son's wallets. Well, did they take the wallet or they just take the money? I'm guessing it was probably, it could have been up to $5,000. I'm not positive.
Okay. Have you had any employees that you've had to terminate recently, anything like that?
No, not at all. I'm an Amish guy, so my...
Okay. Your employees are Amish? Okay.
Yeah.
3 white males on the team? Yeah, 3 white males. One with tattoos on his neck, wearing a ball cap and a black shirt. Unknown on the other 2. No mask. They were all wearing No, just number one. Just number one, yeah. How's your bleeding? Does it slow down or stop?
It's okay.
Okay.
Bleeding, but it's okay.
Okay. How's your little one doing? Is he okay?
He's okay, yes. He's okay.
Okay.
Right? You're okay.
Alright, we have some deputies on, they should be there with you any minute. Do you remember if this truck had 4 doors or 2?
I would guess a 4-door. It was a smaller Chevy, is my remembrance.
Okay. Did it have a loud exhaust? Is there anything noticeable about it?
No, it was a nice truck.
Okay.
Maybe some stickers on the inside that I remember seeing in the windows.
Do you remember the color of those stickers?
No, I think they were, all I remember was tinted windows, and I just saw circles, and I actually remember that from the first time they told me.
Okay.
The sun shining through it.
Okay.
Okay, you're sheriff now.
All right. Thank you.
Responding units were sent from different parts of the county. Some deputies searched the surrounding roads for the black pickup. Others went straight to the Byler property. Inside, the scene matched the panic in the call. Rooms were overturned, drawers dumped, and belongings strewn across the floors. Every place where cash might have been kept had been emptied. Nate had a deep cut near his ear and swelling along his face. His 8-year-old son was shaken, but alive. Officers canvassed the area, but the pickup had already left. Because of the level of violence and the involvement of a child, detectives treated the case as a top priority. They worked through the night. They pulled video from nearby roads and businesses, checked license plate reader images, and aligned everything with the timeline Nate gave at the scene. The pieces began to come together quickly. The truck was identified as a stolen Chevrolet Colorado with a stolen license plate. It had already been linked to several property crimes in the region. The father's description of a suspect with distinctive facial tattoos stood out. Detectives recognized that detail and contacted the state parole authority. One of the men they were looking into was on supervised release and wearing a GPS ankle monitor. That changed the direction of the investigation. With the parole authority's help, detectives pulled the GPS data. It placed 33-year-old Bradford James Hosler at the Byler property at the exact time of the attack. His movements matched the victim's statements and the route tracked by license plate readers. Other details supported the identification. The father's description of the man with facial tattoos matched Hosler. A broken piece of the stun device found inside the house matched the type tied to other cases. Detectives also took statements from a third party who said Hosler had talked about the crime. Eyewitness confirmation strengthened the case. Within 24 hours, Hosler was identified as the primary suspect. Officers from multiple agencies located him in Canton and arrested him. The stolen truck was recovered. Money was also found, although investigators could not immediately confirm how much of it had come from the Byler home. Records later showed that Hosler had been released from prison only weeks before the home invasion. His history included burglary convictions and several other felony offenses. Detectives still needed to find the 2 men who were with him. Within days, and with help from the U.S. Marshal Service, William Hatfield and Randall Cromer were located and arrested. Investigators said all 3 arrived in the stolen truck, carried out the attack together, and fled the property as a group. Hosler faces the most serious counts: kidnapping, aggravated robbery, and aggravated burglary. All 3 carry potential for long prison sentences if convicted. Hatfield and Cromer are each charged with kidnapping. Marianne has spoken about her husband and son recovering physically, but she also says her 8-year-old has been having nightmares since the attack. In the broader Amish community, it has become a reference point in conversations about safety and vulnerability. A quiet road, a family business, and an open driveway were all used against this household. The trial dates haven't been published as of yet. She did everything the system tells a threatened mother to do. 14 calls to police, Videos, emails, court filings, even a GPS tracker she pulled from her own car and mailed to deputies. 10 days before her death, she wrote, "I am in imminent fear of becoming a victim of domestic violence." At 6:03 a.m., her prediction came true. Barefoot and desperate, Mary Gingles ran from door to door with her 4-year-old daughter, pleading for help. Just steps behind them, Nathan, her ex-husband, who was supposed to have no guns, walked up the driveway carrying a silencer-equipped pistol.
In Tamarack, Florida. About 5 minutes ago, someone was knocking. A lady was knocking really hard on my door, running in the street with a little girl. It seems someone's after her.
Tell me exactly what happened. You said you saw a female and a child running through your backyard?
Well, to my front yard. She was knocking on my door. I couldn't see her because I was asleep, so I went to the I went to look outside the window. I didn't see anybody, and I saw her running, coming from across the street.
How long ago was this?
Maybe 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Describe them to me, whether black, white, or Latin.
Okay. The lady seems white. And then at the end, a little girl crossed the street. A little girl, like a 3 or 4-year-old little girl, white with long blonde hair.
3-year-old white female. And you said there was a guy chasing them?
It seems like someone's in back of, she was running fast, and someone was like running too in back. I don't know if they were running or leaving something. I don't know. She was after them. I'm so nervous. I'm sorry. She was running after them too.
And this was like 5 minutes ago?
About 5 minutes ago. I was asleep when.
Tell me exactly what happened.
I just woke up out of the sleep and there's gunshots and screaming.
Okay, just stay on the line with me, okay?
Yeah.
What else did you hear? Okay. How many minutes ago?
Less than a minute ago.
Okay. Let me just let them know. Do you still hear the screams?
I still do.
Okay. Just make sure we have rescue as well. Do you still hear any shots?
No shots. Just I got a kid and an adult crying, a young lady crying.
Okay.
By the time sirens pulled up, Mary, her father, and the neighbor who tried to hide them were dead. The only eyewitness left standing was Mary's little girl, and every warning sign of the state of Florida had ignored. So were the warnings really hidden, or were they simply ignored? In February of 2024, Mary filed for divorce from her husband, Nathan Gingles. He was a former U.S. Army captain who'd become a defense contractor. He was no stranger to violence and owned at least a dozen firearms and 6 silencers. Along with the divorce papers, she also filed for a domestic violence restraining order. A judge agreed and ordered him to surrender all of his weapons. And Nathan did, at least on paper. But only a few months later, in September, those weapons were quietly returned. The reason was buried in legal technicalities. The couple had agreed to share custody of their daughter under a no harmful contact order. It was a compromise Mary likely hoped would keep things peaceful. Instead, it would prove fatal. She tried to warn everyone. She told the court Nathan was manipulative, unpredictable, and violent. She believed he was biding his time, waiting for the right moment to act. Over the next year, she documented every escalation. In October, her attorney urged her to check under her car. Mary took out her phone and started recording. Her voice trembled as she crouched beside her Mitsubishi Outlander. In the wheel well, hidden behind the rear axle, was a black GPS tracker. She traced the $702 purchase back to Nathan's credit card. Determined to leave no doubt, she mailed the device to the sheriff's office and sent them photos and videos. She followed up by phone and email trying to get someone to act. A deputy later claimed he couldn't reach her because her number was disconnected. But in a sworn statement, Mary said she'd called repeatedly and listed every date she tried. No one ever called her back. By December, the situation turned darker. This time, she discovered a backpack tucked behind tools in her garage. Inside were duct tape, rubber gloves, zip ties, plastic wrap, a syringe, and a handwritten note describing 3 ways to kill her. air embolism, psych medication, overdose, and waterboarding. Terrified, she filed another injunction and called deputies again. They came out and took a report, but nothing was done beyond that. In early January, officers finally went to Nathan's apartment to serve the protective order, but when he claimed he no longer had any firearms, they left without searching. No arrest, no risk protection order, no follow-up. Under Florida's red flag law, police can remove guns from people who are considered dangerous. Nathan fits that description in every way, but no one stepped in. A few weeks later, her ex-husband told the courts she wasn't in any danger. Mary's response was simple and chilling. Denied. I am in imminent fear of becoming a victim of domestic violence. 10 days later, her fear came true. At 6:03 a.m. on February 16, 2025, Nathan walked up the driveway of Mary's home. Her father, David, was on the patio drinking his morning coffee. Nathan raised a silencer-equipped Sig Sauer pistol and fired a single shot to the back of David's head. Inside, Mary heard the gunfire. She grabbed her daughter, Seraphine, and ran barefoot into the street, screaming for help. Mary pounded on multiple doors, begging someone to let her in. When no one answered, she ran across the street to the home of Andrew Farron, a neighbor she barely knew. Andrew opened the door without hesitation and pulled her inside. Seconds later, Nathan forced his way in. Andrew had let Mary and her daughter inside and gone back to his bedroom. He was still in bed when Nathan shot him under the blankets, then turned to Mary and shot her. Little Seraphine saw everything. After the murders, Nathan grabbed his daughter by the hand and walked calmly back to his silver BMW. Then he drove away as if nothing had happened. Police issued an Amber Alert, and 5 hours later they found Nathan and Seraphine in a Walmart parking lot. She was unharmed, sitting quietly in the back seat. The shooter surrendered without incident. When questioned, he offered no confession, no explanation, only flat, emotionless answers. Inside the home where it ended, investigators found David's coffee spilled across the patio bricks. They found Andrew still lying in bed, the blankets pulled up to his chest. He probably never even saw Nathan come in. Mary's body was found under the window, suggesting she had tried to shield Seraphine in her final moments. Her last act wasn't a scream or a plea, it was protection. In the days that followed, the Broward Sheriff's Office scrambled to contain the fallout. With 3 victims, Mary Gingles, her father David Ponzer, and their neighbor Andrew Farron, authorities need to answer for their negligence. Sheriff Gregory Toney suspended 8 deputies and demoted a captain. In a press conference, he admitted the agency had probable cause weeks earlier and failed to act. Mary's family didn't call it a failure. They called it a betrayal. Legal experts reviewing the case later said deputies had at least 3 opportunities to intervene under Florida law. One judge described the entire response as an institutional collapse. And through it all, there was Seraphine. She was 4 years old. She didn't understand custody battles or restraining orders or red flag laws. All she knew was that her world ended in one morning. Her name was on the injunctions, too. She was supposed to be protected. This wasn't just a domestic violence case. It was a case about systemic failure, about what happens when every warning sign is ignored until it's too late. Mary documented everything. She followed every legal step. She left behind a paper trail a mile long, and none of it saved her. Nathan Gingles was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, child abuse, kidnapping, and violating protection orders. The state announced it would seek the death penalty. Meanwhile, Seraphine was placed in foster care. Her mother's sister petitioned for custody. So did a cousin on Nathan's side. The decision was left to Broward Family Court. One final twist came days after the murders. A woman was seen rummaging through Mary's garage. When neighbors confronted her, she claimed she was Mary's aunt. In truth, she was a relative of Nathan's. She later admitted she lied because, in her words, "Every time I say I'm related to him, people look at me like I pulled the trigger myself." The case is still pending. For many, the outcome of the trial won't be enough that justice would have been stopping him last fall, or in December, or the first time Mary called for help. Justice would have been answering the phone, filing the paperwork, searching his apartment, listening to a woman who said over and over, He's going to kill me. Mary Gingles didn't slip through the cracks. She was pushed.
(911), do you need police, fire, or medical?
Medical, I just got stabbed in my chest, please.
Okay, stand on line, fire rescue.
I don't know where I'm at. Please, somebody help me.
Okay, stand on line.
Fire rescue, what's the address?
Please, somebody help me. I'm getting stabbed. Please, don't stab me, bro.
Where are you?
I don't know. Where am I? Tell me so I can tell 911. Please, hurry up. I'm about to faint.
Okay, I need you to sit down. All right, what's your telephone number in case we get disconnected? Okay, you said someone shot you?
No, they stabbed me in my chest. I had my firearm and I shot back in self-defense.
Okay, are they down?
No, I don't know. They took off.
Okay, do you know who it was?
Covered in blood. Please, hurry.
Okay, I got you. Did they take off?
Yes, they did.
Do you know who it was?
Huh?
Do you know who did it?
No, I don't. I know who may have done it.
Okay, how old are you? Okay, keep talking to me. All right, have your friends that are with you. I need them to find out where a better location for you is. I have you, but I would like a better landmark if you can get one.
Ma'am, I don't know. Please hurry.
Okay. I got it. All right. And you said that you did shoot the other person. Do you know if you injured them?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know if they're still nearby?
In my chest.
All right. Were you just stabbed in the chest only?
I don't know. I just pulled out.
Okay. You don't know if you were stabbed other places?
No, just in my chest, ma'am.
Okay. Is the knife still inside, or did they remove it?
I don't know.
Okay. Are you bleeding, or is the bleeding spurting or pouring out?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have anything that you can place over the wound?
He's not.
Do you have anything you can put over the wound?
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, he's stabbed right by his clavicle in the front and just to the right of his collarbone.
Okay. Do you have do you have anything that you can place over the wound?
Yes, we've got a towel on it right now.
Okay. Where exactly are you located? All right. I'm seeing you guys just west of
we are probably close to where are we close to? Oh, this is breathe slowly, honey.
All right. Okay, we're gonna get you going. All right.
Do you know who he is?
Can you tell me your name, buddy?
I have his name. Are you guys with a vehicle by chance?
We're with a car that passed by. That's all.
Okay. I want you to put on your four-way flashers so we can see you. Are you on the right shoulder or the left shoulder?
We are on the right shoulder heading west.
Okay. What kind of car?
There's multiple cars out here. There's tons of cars sold off.
Okay. Can someone put their flashers on?
Okay. One breath at a time.
Yep.
Open your eyes, buddy.
Just relay to them, okay? Keep him talking, okay? I'm going to stay on the phone with you until we get on scene. All right.
He's got some blood going in his lungs.
Focus on it, okay?
Is he coughing up blood?
No, he just said he's going to pass out. He's looking pretty pale. He's lost
Understandable.
quite a bit of blood.
Okay. Is the blood still spurting through the bandage you have on there?
No, it's not.
Okay.
There's
I
not
want
blood
you to
pouring
keep.
out, but I think he might have some internal bleeding.
Okay. I want you to keep the compression on his wound. You said it's under his clavicle, or?
It's right below his throat, right in the center of his clavicle, to the right of his clavicle, and also right by his, directly in the center of his collarbones, right below his throat.
Do you see any other wounds besides that one?
That's all I've looked at right now.
Okay. He said that the person that did it. Okay. He said the person that did it. Do you know if he's still there?
No, they're not here. He was out here by himself on the side of the road.
Okay. Did you see a car take off after this, or?
We don't know. I think that's somebody that passed by, ma'am.
No, I understand. I have to relay this to my units, and SO is also on the line, and they're taking this information as well. So we have the sheriff.
He's losing consciousness.
Okay. All right. Keep an eye on his breathing as well. Let me know if he starts to struggle to breathe.
Breathe nice and slow and breathe deep through your stomach. Try to breathe through your stomach.
His name is, if you want to keep using his name, because that helps him stay focused.
Just try to take and expand your stomach out when you breathe, like you're blowing your stomach out. Good job. That's right. Perfect.
You guys are
Yep, just keep breathing.
So we have a unit on scene. They're trying to get to him now. Okay, we have several going out there too as well.
Okay. Let me know when you see the sheriff's office, okay? I got the information we are going to save so you guys can advise the scene secure.
I will.
Thank you.
You gotta stay still till we get you on the ambulance, okay?
Yeah, we gotta stay awake.
Keep him talking.
You gotta stay awake, dude.
Is there any blood in his mouth?
Doing good. I have to keep my arm on him. Okay. I have to breathe.
Yeah.
You guys are doing great.
Do you think you'd feel better if you lay on your side? Yeah. You want to lay on your side? Okay. Let's put him a little bit on his side. Which side do you want to be on? He passed out.
He passed out?
He passed out.
Check for a pulse, please.
He's breathing. He's breathing.
I understand he's breathing. I understand he's breathing, but I needed to see if you could feel a pulse.
I know. Just breathe slow, and then you'll be okay. Just breathe slow.
Is he still talking to you, or is he passed out?
He keeps passing out. I hope you get here soon, dude. Get here quick.
Yep, we're coming. We're coming. We also have the sheriff's office responding, and they said they're looking for you. You see any?
What is out miding, dude? Were you out miding? I know, honey. Keep trying to breathe. Just keep breathing. I know, honey. Keep breathing. That's all you gotta do. That's what you gotta focus on. Keep breathing. Just keep doing it. You're doing.
If he starts to go back out of consciousness, you can take your hand and do a sternum rub and do it with a little bit of pressure. That keeps him awake as well if you need to.
So I understand. Why
okay.
over?
Keep your eyes open, Richard.
Do you guys see the sheriff's office?
Richard.
Is anybody get it?
Hey, open your eyes, baby. Open your eyes. There you go.
You're gonna be all right. You're not spurting blood. I know. It's just a little bit of pain.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of pain, dude.
You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. Do you see the sheriff's office?
Is the sheriff here? They said there's sheriff's office. You see him yet? I don't see him. Yeah. Gotta stay awake, dude.
If someone can wave down, if someone can wave down the sheriff's office so they can help.
Okay? I know, sweetie. You want to roll on your side, maybe? Yeah, a little bit on the side. There you go. There you go. Stay right there.
You're doing great.
Is that doing better? You doing any better?
Can you get some air there?
No.
Try not to breathe shallow. I need you to focus on.
You gotta breathe in. Try to get the breath into your stomach. Push your stomach out.
Open it.
Hey.
Is he still awake?
Take my phone. Come back.
Okay.
Go back.
He's still breathing?
Barely. You gotta get here, man.
We are. We're coming. We're coming. Do you see the sheriff's office?
No, we do not. He's not here yet.
Okay.
He feels better when he comes inside. I think his lungs are filling up.
Okay. Do you see any fluid coming out of his mouth?
No.
Okay.
He's good.
All right. And
There's no coughing. There's no good.
Okay. And you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You want to call your mom? Okay. We'll call your mom and see if you can get you in the ambulance, okay? Okay? Just keep breathing. Just breathe. 1, 2.
Keep going. You guys are doing great. Do you have an ETA?
Okay.
They're down the road. They're still coming in now.
Mama wants you to live, Paul.
They're on the way right now. They know it's less about running there.
Okay. Keep feeling it. Yeah. Keep breathing.
Ask him if he came from. Ask him if he came.
I'm sure. Yeah, he did. Yep. He's probably got alcohol in here and stuff. Your mom wants you to live. You gotta live for your mama, honey. Your mama loves you.
Ask if he can give you his mom's number.
He gave it to me.
What's the mom's number?
What's the number?
Okay, what's his mom's name?
What's your mom? Roll over, Mom. Roll over. Come on. What's your mom's name? What's your mom? He's got spit coming out of his mouth.
Okay.
He's Solomon.
Okay.
You know her last name? What's your mama's last name? Come on, buddy. Your mama wants you to live. Your mama wants you. Oh, ambulance is coming. Come on. Wake up.
The law enforcement's right there. Flag them down, ma'am. Do you see them? Someone needs to go flag down fire rescue and the ambulance.
Come on, bud.
Flag them down.
Yeah, stay away.
So they're saying there's a bunch of cars on the right shoulder. I know. They're trying to get to them now.
Mommy wants you.
Is he still breathing?
Mommy wants you.
Is he still breathing?
Come on.
Hello?
Hey, come on, buddy. Come on.
Man, is he still breathing?
Come on. Keep talking, buddy. Hey.
Is he breathing?
No.
He's not breathing? Someone needs to start CPR.
Hey, buddy, come on, bud.
Is he? Hello?
Really well either. Okay. Where's he down there? He's got one in the center.
Is that the sheriff's office?
Right below his collarbone right here.
Fire rescue SL on scene. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and disconnect. Can you advise your unit he's no longer breathing? I will. Thank you. All right, thank you.
Hello, 911. Yes, we're going down. Somebody's on the side of the road and flagging people down, and they had blood all over them. They're pulled over on the side of the road.
Okay, let me get you with rescue. One moment.
Fire rescue, what's the address?
I believe where we're at. Somebody's on the side of the road, and they're trying to flag somebody down. Looks like they had blood all over them.
Sorry, your phone's breaking up really bad. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, your phone's breaking up really bad. I'm hearing like every other word.
Somebody's on the side of the road trying to flag people down. It looks like they had blood all over them.
Okay. We're actually getting another call on this. We got fire rescue on the way. Just let them know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
By 10 p.m. on a Saturday, deputies are racing to the scene. Richard Francis Vincent Pepe is lying on the side of the road, covered in blood from 2 stab wounds to the chest. Paramedics fight to stabilize him and rush him to the hospital, but he doesn't make it. Crime scene techs swept the stretch of roadway with drones and metal detectors, collecting evidence while detectives pieced together a timeline. Earlier that day, Richard was at Plant Bamboo's Mudfest, a weekend-long mudding and camping event. People there described the atmosphere as relaxed and family-oriented. He'd come with his girlfriend, but when the couple argued, Richard left the venue on foot. What happened next had nothing to do with other Mudfest guests. Investigators say 2 people who hadn't even been at the event were called in after the dispute. A vehicle pulled up alongside the road. Jacob Robert Allen Stevens got out, confronted Richard, and stabbed him twice in the chest. The victim collapsed on the roadside but still managed to dial 911. The investigation soon stretches beyond the festival area. With help from neighboring agencies and the U.S. Marshals, deputies carry out a search at a home linked to the suspects. 2 arrests follow. Jacob is charged with first-degree premeditated murder, and his girlfriend, Megan Nicole Brown, is charged as an accessory after the fact. Detectives stress that neither of them had been part of Mudfest. They were called in after the argument and, in the sheriff's words, took matters into their own hands. The murder weapon has still not been found. In the days after, the sheriff's office pushed for witnesses to come forward. Richard's mother called him her best friend. He was divorced, the father of 2 children, ages 9 and 11.
There are no words. There truly are no words for what I'm going through. The day he left was the day my heart and soul left with him. I have never felt so empty in my life.
He had been part owner of a pest control business in Fort Lauderdale and was starting a flooring company in Vero Beach. The case remains active. The arrests of Jacob Stevens and Megan Brown are a major step, but deputies are still working the motive, tracking witnesses, and searching for the weapon. For a night that began at a mudding weekend, the ending is stark. A mile of dark roadway, a desperate 911 call, and a homicide investigation that now stretches across county lines. She was frantic when she called 911. There was a fire upstairs. Her stepson was unconscious. She begged them to send an ambulance. But what firefighters found out went far beyond a house fire. They found a man, 32 years old, 5'9", and just 68 pounds. He had started the fire himself because it was the only way out.
Oh my God.
What's the address?
Please hurry. There's a fire.
Okay.
Oh my God. Fire. I'm trying to.
Ma'am, what's
So, like, the TV, I don't know. My son, a stepson is in his room, and I don't know. He did something with the TV. I was sleeping. I fell asleep.
See flames or smoke?
Yes, come on, Steph, come on.
Okay, can you get...
Yes, we need an ambulance, please.
Okay.
Please, we need an ambulance.
Ma'am, all right, you said something's on fire and now you need an ambulance. What's going on there?
Yes, his room, the TV in his room.
Did he get injured? Is he on fire?
Yes, he's injured. Please, send the ambulance.
Ma'am, I'm going to send the ambulance. I need to know what's going on and why they're going out there. Where is he injured?
I don't know. He's kind of, I don't know. He's kind of passed out. He's out of it. Please.
Okay, what's your phone number just in case we need to give you a call back? Okay, is the fire out, ma'am?
No, it's not. Please. I'm trying to.
I understand, ma'am. I'm trying to get information on what's going on there.
Oh my God, it's like all the power in the house is out. I don't know if it blew a fuse.
Okay, ma'am, just get out of the house, okay?
Yes, I'm going to call my daughter.
All right.
Oh my God.
What she didn't say was that man would later tell police, EMTs, and hospital staff. He said he hadn't been outside in years, that he'd been confined in the same room since he was 11, that the only way he saw freedom was through fire. And what started as a routine call for help quickly turned into one of the most disturbing abuse cases the city had ever seen. When firefighters arrived, they found 56-year-old Kimberly Sullivan standing outside, holding a dog. She was visibly shaken. She told officers her stepson was still inside. Seconds later, firefighters carried him out. He was skeletal, barely responsive. Smoke inhalation and burns had left him in critical condition. EMTs loaded him into an ambulance and rushed him to the hospital. That's when he told them what had really happened. He'd set the fire on purpose, using printer paper, hand sanitizer, and a lighter he found in his late father's jacket. He said he wanted his freedom. He hadn't bathed in 2 years, ate the same 2 sandwiches every day, egg salad, peanut butter, sometimes tuna. No school, no doctor, no life. Police launched a full investigation, and the more they uncovered, the worse it got. According to detectives, the 32-year-old victim had been locked in a room for up to 22 hours a day. The confinement allegedly began around age 11, shortly after he was pulled from school. Kimberly Sullivan and his father, Craig, were reportedly concerned about calls from the Department of Children and Families related to his behavior, so they stopped sending him. The man told police that after that, Kimberly began keeping him in a storage room. Over time, additional locks were installed. His days were spent mostly alone, sometimes allowed out briefly to complete chores. At night, he relieved himself through a homemade funnel made of plastic straws, pointed out the window. DCF records show a welfare check was requested back in 2005, but no major issues were found. For the next 20 years, no one checked again. At the hospital, doctors said he was severely malnourished. His hair was matted. His teeth were rotting. He hadn't seen a classroom since the 4th grade, and his weight? 68 pounds. Waterbury Police Chief Fred Spagnolo later said, "In 33 years of law enforcement, this is the worst treatment of a human being I've ever witnessed." Police arrested Kimberly Sullivan on March 12th. She was charged with second-degree kidnapping, first-degree assault, unlawful restraint, cruelty to persons, and reckless endangerment. She spent just one night in jail before posting a $300,000 bond. The legal proceedings began quickly, and so did the media coverage. News outlets across the country reported the case as a real-life horror story. A man locked away for decades by his stepmother in a cluttered, decaying home. Waterbury police released dozens of photos showing the inside of the house. Trash everywhere. Bathroom flooring torn up. Plywood in the tub. Locks on nearly every interior door. A charred bedroom where the fire had started. But Kimberly Sullivan's defense team pushed back hard. Her lawyer, Ionis Kaloidis, said the photos were misleading, that no chains or bars were found, that there was no proof of restraint. He said Kimberly never mentioned the man to friends, not because she was hiding him, but because there was nothing unusual about how he lived. In court, prosecutors revealed that a friend of Sullivan's had known her for 21 years and never knew she had a stepson. That same friend had never once been allowed inside the house. Meanwhile, the man, whose name had been redacted in all official documents, began his recovery. In a statement, he wrote, "Please call me S. This is not the name given to me by my parents when I was born. I am choosing a new name for myself, and I will use that name as I reclaim control over my life and my future. My name is my choice, and it is the first of many choices I will make for myself now that I am free." His biological mother, Tracy Valorant, said she hadn't seen him since he was 6 months old. She gave up custody, believing he would be safe with his father. "I just want him to know I'm here. If he wants a relationship, I'm not going anywhere." As the case made its way through court, Sullivan's defense raised multiple objections. They pushed back against the use of a GPS monitor. They demanded unredacted access to the victim's medical records, and they challenged the core allegations, saying there was no physical proof he had ever been held captive. But those who first responded to the fire don't seem to agree.
Since he was 11, he was 30. Since he hasn't had a shower in over a year. So he dirt all over him.
One officer called it a house of horrors. A local advocate said it's absurd this even happened. The prosecutor argued that the victim lives in fear, knowing she is walking free. At the center of it all is a man who says he was never loved, who says his meals were rations, his freedom gone, and his entire life stolen. For now, Kimberly Sullivan is still out on bond. Her trial is pending, and the system is still sorting through the questions. How was this missed for 20 years? Did anyone fail to follow up? And how many other cases are out there, waiting to be found? Because sometimes it takes a fire to reveal what's been hiding in plain sight. He walked across the parking lot with his hands raised. That's what one witness said. Another claimed he didn't follow commands. A third said he looked confused, and one officer saw a threat.
911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
Huh? Are you a target? Yes.
Do you need police, fire, or medic?
No, police. We at Tavern 51.
Okay, and
We need them like ASAP. This is going to shoot up the place.
who is that?
Huh?
Who is he?
Some white guy that's just drunk out of his mind.
Okay, and why did you say he's going to shoot up the place?
Cause he just said it.
Because he just said it?
Yeah.
Okay, and how old is he?
He looked like he's about 24, 25.
Okay, and what color shirt is he wearing?
He's wearing a white hoodie or cream hoodie.
Okay, does he have any weapons on him that you know of?
Oh, he's got three guns on him.
He has 3 guns on him?
You saw them?
Yes. I seen. He just put out on me.
He pulled it out on you?
Yep.
Where is he right now?
He's in the bar. He's in Tavern 51.
Okay, so...
Hey, bro, calm down, bro. Don't. Okay.
Is he a customer there, or do you know him?
No, he's a customer.
Okay. You're a bartender, or...
I'm just a customer at the bar.
Oh, you're another customer at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, and did this start from, like, a argument between you two, or what happened?
Yeah, he's mad because I didn't let him buy me a drink.
And what kind of gun was it that he pulled on you?
A 9.
9mm?
No, he just started yelling crazy, and he pulled a gun out on me.
Okay. What did he say when he pulled the gun out at you?
He'll kill me. Bro, he's in there. Hey, bro, they finna pull up. He's finna kill me. Hey, can you get somebody to come out here, please? Like, ASAP? Yep.
What other guns does he have on him?
I don't know. Hey, look, lady, I don't know. He's outside now.
He's outside now?
Yes. Yeah, he's here now. If you can get somebody to come here now,
Sir,
that'd be awesome.
But this is not delaying their response. So this is not.
Okay, well, I didn't give you enough information, brother.
No, you didn't. I need a vehicle description, but you said you didn't.
I don't. He's in the bar.
You said he was outside.
Yeah, he's walking around. He's not in the car. He's outside.
But you said he got into a vehicle.
No. He's pacing around right now. I'm going into the Planet Fitness. This guy's going crazy. Right here. Oh, okay, we got him. Yeah, we got him. Yeah,
On January 11th, 2025, a 911 caller reported that a man inside Tavern 51 had pulled a gun, 3 actually, and threatened to shoot up the place. The man in question was 24-year-old Colton Maxwell Florin. By the time officers arrived, the scene had spilled outside. Colton was pacing through the shopping center parking lot on Pineville Matthews Road. Officer Kyle McClure was the first to arrive. According to police, McClure issued more than a dozen commands. Stop, raise your hands, get on the ground. Colton didn't respond. He kept walking forward. Then, a sudden movement. 2 gunshots. Colton was hit in the chest. He died at the scene. The gun, later confirmed as a Canik 9mm, had already been stashed behind a trash bin outside the bar. McClure never saw it. According to prosecutors, that detail wouldn't have changed this decision. Based on what he knew, an armed suspect, threats made, non-compliance, he believed lethal force was justified. Within days, the State Bureau of Investigation launched a formal review. McClure was placed on leave. Body cam footage was submitted to the Mecklenburg County District Attorney's Office. The question, was this shooting justified? But the story didn't begin in the parking lot. Tavern 51 sits in a strip mall south of Charlotte. On that Saturday afternoon, just before 4 p.m., business was normal. Drinks, food, TV. Colton Florin was at the bar. At some point, he offered to buy another man a drink. The man declined. Then, according to surveillance footage, Colton briefly pulled a handgun from his waistband before tucking it away. The other man stepped outside and called 911. His voice in the call is panicked. He claimed Colton had threatened to kill him and had at least 3 firearms. By the time Colton was asked to leave the bar, police were already en route. One of them was Kyle McClure. McClure had been with Pineville Police since 2021. Before that, he served in the National Guard and worked private security. Body cam video shows him confronting Colton in the lot. The audio is chaotic. Command shouted. Colton silent, walking forward. According to the DA's report, Colton raised his arms, dropped them, then raised them again. McClure fired. Officer Felix Soto arrived seconds later and began CPR, but it was too late. A toxicology report later found methamphetamine, cocaine, THC, and alcohol in Colton's system. In the months after the shooting, the Pineville Police Department conducted an internal review. The SBI handled the criminal investigation. In June, DA Spencer Merriweather announced that no charges would be filed. In a public letter, he wrote, The available evidence in this case leaves the state wholly unlikely to prove that Officer McClure did not act in defense of himself or others. In short, the shooting was ruled justified. But not everyone agreed. Some witnesses said Colton looked dazed or intoxicated, not aggressive. Others said he was trying to explain himself. Family members questioned why force was used so quickly. Why not a taser? Why not wait for backup? Police say McClure had reason to believe the man was armed and dangerous. They say he followed protocol. But in today's climate, every police shooting, especially one caught on camera, raises deeper questions about mental health, about de-escalation, about how fast life can end when fear, confusion, and authority collide. Colton was 24. Tavern staff said he was a regular who didn't cause trouble, but something changed that day. Officer Soto has since returned to duty. The department has not confirmed whether McClure has. Their internal review has not been made public. No lawsuits have been filed. No new evidence has surfaced. But in that parking lot, the signs remain: faint outlines, scorched pavement, and a few faded flowers. It lasted only seconds, but for Colton's family, that moment doesn't pass. The 911 call, the gun, the confusion. Or was it? One side of the story sees an armed man, possibly high, ignoring commands. The other sees a disoriented man walking toward help and getting killed before he could speak. Maybe the truth is somewhere in the middle, but the result is the same: 2 bullets, 1 dead man, and a long list of questions that may never be answered. They had 2 kids, a large home in Florida, and from the outside, a relatively quiet life. But by Sunday night, that illusion was shattered.
I did it with a gun. A family member is gonna come and be with them. I already told my family member to take care of them because I know I'm gonna go to jail. I wish I could go back in time, but I can't. I am so sorry. I don't know why this life is so hard.
Her 15-year-old son was right there when the first shot was fired. Cassandra tried to run, but she never made it past the front porch. Rogelio Prestel didn't flee. He picked up the phone and confessed. Deputies arrived within minutes. They found the shooter waiting, and Cassandra's body on the porch. Their 9-year-old daughter was still inside. Their teenage son had seen everything. Rogelio told investigators exactly what he did and why. He'd spent months convinced Cassandra was cheating, that she'd grown distant, that she was spending too much time on her phone. She had asked for a divorce 2 months earlier. That Sunday night, he confronted her. He demanded she unlock her phone and show him her bank account, certain she was sending money to someone she'd met online. Their son was in the room, pleading with her to cooperate. Deputies say Cassandra tried to get away, but Rogelio opened fire. He kept shooting until the gun was empty and she had collapsed on the front porch. His son later told investigators the gunshots were so loud they made his ears hurt. Afterward, Rogelio called his brother. That phone call may have saved lives. His brother talked him down and convinced him to call 911 instead of taking his own life. Charlotte County Sheriff called it one of the most devastating scenes his team had ever encountered, not just because of the violence, but because of the children. In the days that followed, Cassandra's family spoke through tears. Her brother sat in court, just feet from the man they once called family. One of them remembered a conversation Rogelio had with him just weeks earlier where he said, "If I'm not with her, I can't be with anybody." It was more than jealousy. It was a warning, one no one imagined would be carried out. Her father said she was the heart of their family. Her brother described her as a protector, someone who always showed up. Now, the family is raising money to give her the funeral she deserves, and her children are left trying to make sense of what happened. Rogelio Prestel is charged with second-degree murder. A judge has denied him bail and ordered he have no contact with his children or in-laws. Prosecutors say the evidence is overwhelming, from the scene itself to the confession Rogelio gave to dispatchers and detectives. He remains in the Charlotte County Jail awaiting trial. The dispatcher could hear two things: panic and water getting closer.
Hamilton County 911, what's the location of the emergency?
Please, I need help.
Okay. Are you going westbound?
I need help, please.
Okay, are you going westbound or eastbound? Okay.
No, I'm on 24.
Okay, are you going, are you going towards downtown or towards East Ridge?
East Ridge.
East Ridge. Okay, you're going westbound.
Yeah.
Is there water inside your car?
My car se está hundiendo. I'm going to speak too much English.
Okay.
But my car is full with water.
How full?
Yes.
Knees, belly button.
Help, please.
What kind of car?
My car is Honda Pilot. I need help. Please, I need help.
Okay. How far is the water? Okay, hold on. Uno momento, okay?
I need help.
Please select the language you need. For you selected Spanish. You will be connected to the next available interpreter. So that your interpreter may better assist you, please speak in short, clear statements.
Afternoon, my name is Jeffrey. I'll be your Spanish interpreter. 404256. Go ahead.
Estoy atrapada en el carro.
How far is the water in your car?
¿Cuál lejos es el agua en su carro? It's full. It's full.
Is it up to your knees?
My car's already drowning.
Is it up to your knees? Up to your armpit?
La rodilla, los brazos. Up to my head.
Up to your head.
My head. My head. Yes, help me, my head.
Okay, are you able to get out of the car at all?
¿Puede salir del carro? ¿Puede salir del carro? No, I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay. So I've got you on 24 westbound going towards East Ridge, correct?
Okay, tengo en 24 al oeste yendo al cerca de East Ridge, ¿correcto?
I need you to take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths.
Mira, necesito que respira profundo. Respira profundo. Está en la...
Are you able to get the window open?
¿Puede abrir la ventana? Yes, someone's trying to open it.
Somebody's trying to open it for you?
Le están tratando de abrir la ventana.
Are they outside the car?
Yeah, but they can't. ¿Están afuera del carro? She keeps saying I'm drowning. ¿Están afuera del carro?
Did he get her?
It sounds like this. ¿Ya abrió la ventana? ¿Ya le sacó? I think there's someone with her. Sí, ya le ayudó.
Did she get out of the car?
I'm just trying to figure out. ¿Usted ya salió? Yes, I got... ¿Ya salió del carro? ¿Ya salió?
Ma'am, are you there?
Hola. Señora, ¿ya salió del carro? Señora? I don't know. Did she hang up? I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
Señora? Yeah, it sounded like there was someone else in the background that she was talking to.
But you could definitely hear the water.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and disconnect. I'll try to call her back.
Flash flooding hit Chattanooga without warning, and several drivers were trapped on I-24. One of the calls that came into Hamilton County 911 was from a woman whose car filled with water while she was still inside. After the line went silent, dispatchers had no confirmation she survived. Rescue teams were already pulling people from submerged vehicles across the interstate. More than a day later, officials confirmed she had been found alive and made it out with help from responders. It's spring break in Spanaway, Washington. A party is growing inside a house tucked in a gated community. By nightfall, the music is loud enough to echo down the street. The front yard is full. Cars line the road. At 10:43 p.m., the first 911 call comes in.
911, what are you reporting?
Hi, yeah, I've got a bunch of drunk kids at a house party in a gated community. I really need police here.
I had 10 cars in front of my house alone. This is crazy. You know, this is just so crazy, and something needs to be done. I don't know if anybody else has called the police on this house party, but I can hear the music, and I'm at least 6 or 7 houses away.
Dispatch logs it as a noise complaint. A short while later, the same caller calls back.
I called earlier about a crazy house party, and it's still raging on, and there's like 100 underage kids. I already told the kids that I called the police, and they don't care. Now they're all peeling out of here. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Yep.
No one arrives. At 11:17 p.m., another call is placed.
911, what are you reporting?
Fights in the street at a party across the street, a bunch of high school and college kids. About 200 people. Yeah.
Do you know the address there? Okay.
Now the grown-ups are coming out and yelling, and they're military, so it's about to get pretty bad. I'm with 911 right now. It's getting crazy.
Oh yeah, it's adults and high school kids. One kid said he was still in high school. He was out on the front trying to calm things down.
Yeah, they're all over the streets, like in our yard, the neighbor's yards, across the street yard. They're just running everywhere.
By this point, the crowd has spilled into yards on every side of the street. For the neighbors, their patience is running low.
This is my 3rd time calling tonight. There are like 100 kids underage doing drugs. And I'm so sorry that I'm this person, but it's after midnight, and I've called in several times about this crazy house party that's going on in my neighborhood.
People are out of control. I don't know if you could hear the noise in the background, but they're having a good old time.
At 12:14 a.m., everything starts moving faster.
What is that?
There's now a physical fight going on, and they're screaming in chaos at this party.
Okay,
So
got it.
please get somebody here. They are screaming at the top of their lungs, and they are fighting. Yep. There's gunfire. There's gunfire.
Get
Oh my
yourself.
gosh.
Stay safe, sir.
Gunfire. You need to get somebody here. Are you there? 911.
Yep, I'm here. I'm still here.
911. There's
Yep,
gunfire.
Keep yourself. I've let the units know, sir.
But I just heard about 9 to 10 rounds go off in simultaneous
Got it.
function.
You know who has a gun?
Said so. No, no, I don't know. I don't know who has a gun. But I did get my gun, and I'm standing inside my house with a
Keep
gun.
yourself safe, okay?
Yes.
I'm gonna stay on the line with you, okay?
I said so. I said so. Man, I've been calling since 10 p.m.
Though officers en route, the person on the other end isn't reassured. They've been on the phone before. At the same time, more calls start flooding in.
Come on. There's shots fired. There's shots fired. Can you please? Okay. Too late now. You guys waited for someone shot in the street. There's someone shot in the street. I'm sorry that I'm upset, but you're asking me all these questions, and I called 3 times. Oh my gosh, that poor kid. You need to get him out here now. Now it's like 20 gunshots in the middle of the street. We told you guys 20 minutes to get out here.
Okay.
200 people.
And are people actively fighting?
Yeah, they were fighting. We called 10 minutes ago.
The car went by with somebody standing out of the sunroof, and then pow, 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 pow.
Yeah, I called a little while ago about a party that was going on at my neighbor's house. It looks like shots were fired. I think the cops are just pulling up, though.
It had been just shy of 2 hours since the first call, and deputies arrived just 30 seconds too late. By then, it was chaos. Officers found a teenage boy lying in the street and immediately started life-saving measures. More victims were already on their way to local hospitals. The street had already started to empty. Kids scattered on foot. Others sped off in their cars. Debris littered the road. Red Solo cups, shattered bottles, and shell casings. Deputies secured the scene and began collecting evidence. They recovered 2 firearms and multiple shell casings. Surveillance footage later confirmed what neighbors had described: a shootout between 2 teenagers near the driveway, bullets flying across the road into a crowd. One survivor, standing far from the action, said she never even saw who fired. By the afternoon, 2 of the 6 people who had been shot had died. 4 others were hospitalized with serious injuries. The youngest victim was just 15.
walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, stop.
Turn around. 17-year-old Isaiah Davian Williams was arrested and charged as an adult with 2 counts of first-degree murder and unlawful possession of a firearm. Detectives said both victims, 15-year-old Joaquin Ramirez and 19-year-old Hector Gonzalez Valdez, were also armed. Williams himself had been shot during the exchange. Court records show he had prior adjudications in February 2024 for unlawful possession of a firearm and multiple assault charges. His bail was initially set at $2 million, later reduced to $1 million. Days later, a second arrest was made. 18-year-old Christopher Lee Cobb was charged with first-degree assault after surveillance footage showed him firing across the road at one of the victims. Prosecutors later said it was luck, not accuracy, that no one else was killed. Cobb's weapon was never recovered. His bail was set at $100,000. Records also note he had previously been expelled from Todd Beamer High School for possessing a handgun on campus. But for the neighbors, those arrests didn't undo what happened. They had seen the warning signs and called 911 again and again. Since the first 911 call just before 10:45 p.m. was logged as a noise complaint, it wasn't treated as urgent. A deputy was finally dispatched at 11:45, but got diverted to a higher priority call involving a different emergency. Until the first shots were fired, the Spanaway party remained classified as routine. And once it became anything but, the road was so packed with parked cars that deputies struggled to get through. The delay wasn't intentional, but it was costly. Williams remains in custody, charged with 2 counts of murder and unlawful firearm possession. Cobb is also being held without bail. Both are awaiting trial in Pierce County Superior Court. She met him online. It started like it always does. Casual messages, a little flirting, some talk about meeting up. He seemed normal, charming even. So when they agreed to hang out in person, she wasn't nervous, just curious. That night on January 18th, she got in his car outside a Motel 6 on East Adamo Drive in Tampa, Florida. They sat there for a while talking. Everything felt fine. He made her laugh. She thought he was kind. And then, without warning, he reached into the center console and pulled out a gun.
And then he literally pulls a gun out of the middle console and he's like, give me everything you got. And he puts it to my head and he starts taking everything out of my pockets. He took my phone, my car keys, my watch. He took everything. And he was like, I know you have money. I know you have money. And he pulled my room key out and he was like, oh, so you're at the Motel 6. And I'm like, yeah. So he brought me here and he was like, you're going to go upstairs. He put me on the phone and muted it. And was like, you're going to go upstairs. You're going to get all the money you have. Because I told him I had a boyfriend in the room. And when I got upstairs, I clicked over and called 911.
She had 2 phones. He didn't know that. One was still in the car. The other was in her pocket.
911, do you need police, fire, or medical?
I need police at 9942 East Adamo right now. 9942 East Adamo.
Is it a house apartment or a mobile home?
It's a hotel, the Motel 6. Please, I need somebody here right now.
What room number are you in?
I'm outside. This guy, he basically just kidnapped me and he put a gun in my head and he robbed everything. And I have him on the phone right now because I told him I was running to my room to get all my money. Where are the police?
I have a lot of people coming right now, okay? I just need you to stay on the phone with me and tell me where you're at and if you see him again, okay? I understand. I don't want you to put yourself in any danger, though, okay? I want you to keep yourself as safe as possible, okay? I understand.
I think I see him walking. I think I see him.
Ma'am, I want you to stay quiet then, okay?
I see the police.
He was coming up the stairs, heading toward her, but she'd already told him the wrong room number. She stood frozen in the hallway, holding her breath, praying the police would arrive first. And they did. Deputies from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office got there fast. The suspect was already gone, but not far. He had her other phone in his car, and it was still active. Using her Find My app, deputies tracked the signal in real time. They alerted other units. Florida Highway Patrol joined the search. When they spotted the suspect's vehicle, they tried to pull him over. He didn't stop. Instead, he led officers on a high-speed chase through Tampa streets. It ended when he crashed into another car. someone completely unrelated to the case.
Get the clear.
Deputies pulled the driver from the vehicle and placed him under arrest. Convicted felon, 26-year-old Elijah Silva El-Shabazz, now faces a long list of new charges including armed kidnapping, robbery with a firearm, trafficking in fentanyl, fleeing to elude, and more. In total, he racked up 11 separate counts, and they weren't minor. Police also found drugs and a firearm in the car. They believe he targeted the victim deliberately. The entire thing was premeditated, that he lured her in by pretending to be someone else, just another friendly guy looking to connect. The body cam footage from that night shows the aftermath. The woman is standing outside the motel, breathing hard, trying to explain what just happened. She never once says she's proud of herself, but she should be. Her quick thinking didn't just save her own life. It likely prevented something worse. She stayed calm under pressure, used what resources she had, and trusted that someone would come for her. And they did. El-Shabazz is still awaiting trial. He's pleaded not guilty, but even without a conviction yet, the evidence from that night is hard to dispute. The 911 call, the body cam footage, the location tracking. Now the courts will decide what happens next. But thanks to one woman's presence of mind and a dispatcher who listened, there's no doubt who owns this story. She does. It's a snowy Saturday morning, the kind kids dream about: sleds, fresh powder, and clear blue skies. In a backyard near the pond, a little boy, Aiden Sasser, is sledding with friends. He climbs the small hill again and again, bundled in his winter jacket. His laughter carries across the snow. The toddler's sled picks up speed, gliding straight toward the pond. No one realizes how thin the ice has grown. In an instant, it gives way beneath him and Aiden vanishes into the freezing water.
Yeah, from Metro 911. What's
Oh, we need emergency here at Stony Creek Golf Course.
Okay,
We got a kid in the water.
Kid in the water. What address, ma'am?
We're at Stony Creek Golf Course on number 10.
Hole 10?
Get some rope. Go get some rope. Help.
Ma'am, what's your phone number?
Ah!
Ma'am, stop. Stop yelling. Ma'am. 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 Are you there? Ma'am. What's wrong with that? Ma'am. Ma'am.
I can't help it.
Ma'am. Ma'am, can you still see the kid?
There's no one coming. There's no one coming. I can't stop it. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I need trouble. Can I leave?
Oh, I'm good.
Please help me. Our baby fell in the water. I'm so sorry if I'm sounding.
That's fine. Looks like we got help coming.
Okay, thank you.
Can you see the kid in the water?
No, I don't think so. There's two people trying to help him. I don't know because it's in ice and they can't get to him.
She said he said he's. Okay,
I don't know. He's
next to them now?
No, I'm at the other house. They're trying to help.
Are they in the water with him?
I think so. I don't know if they're trying to help.
People?
2 people, and he's like in the middle of the water. Like, I hear people.
Right, I'm letting you know. Give me just a second.
Is he okay? Is he okay? I know. I have 911.
Okay. Do they have him out the water
I don't
yet?
know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think they do. I can't see. I think they got him. It's really cold though. I don't.
Okay.
I think they got them.
Okay.
I don't think he's okay though. I don't know. He was in there for a good minute, so I don't. He's probably freezing cold.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
He's at the golf course. Where?
Do you see the apartment yet?
No, I can't see. I heard them, but I can't see. We're at the golf cart.
Okay. Let me know when you see the fire department. Are you?
I see the police. I see the police.
You see the police?
In the light.
Okay.
I don't think he's okay.
Are they walking to that location?
I don't want him to die.
Are they coming towards the patient? Can they see him?
Yes. I don't think he's. I think he's under the water.
Are the officers coming towards the patient?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll let you go. All right.
Neighbors rush to the pond, calling out Aiden's name. 2 adults throw off their coats and wade in without a second thought, breaking through the ice as they search for him. When first responders arrive, they see 2 small plastic sleds abandoned at the edge of the pond. Just beyond them, a dark hole gapes open in the ice. Fire crews wade out next, moving carefully, sweeping their arms through the dark. Minutes feel like hours. Finally, they find Aiden and pull him from the pond, and he is rushed to the hospital in critical condition. But despite every effort to save him, it is too late. He died from his injuries later that day. The full extent of what happened beneath the ice is still under review by the medical examiner. The 2 first responders and 3 civilians who went into the water were also treated at the hospital and were later released. In the aftermath, Aiden's family set up a fundraiser to help with funeral expenses and shared their gratitude for the community's support. To date, it has raised nearly $45,000. It's just before 3 p.m. on a quiet Sunday in Deer Park, Ohio. Inside a small garage at the back of a Glenway Avenue home, something has gone horribly wrong. A 28-year-old woman is slumped behind the wheel of a car, unconscious, foaming at the mouth. In the passenger seat beside her is a 12-year-old boy. He's been shot in the head. The man who lives there, her boyfriend, runs back inside and dials 911.
Patients are going to be located in the garage, which is in the back of the apartment.
Yes, I need an EMS immediately. She just shot her son, and she is overdosed.
When officers arrive, they find both victims in critical condition. The boy is barely clinging to life. The woman, still unconscious, is breathing but unresponsive. Medics rush both to the hospital. That woman is identified as Briasha Stroud, a Deer Park resident and the boy's mother. At first, it wasn't clear what happened or why. But as the investigation unfolds, the story begins to take shape.
Where is he shot?
In the head.
Focus on him. Do you have a clean cloth? Can you apply pressure directly over that wound?
I don't have a clean. You want me to go grab a clean cloth?
Whatever you have, just start to apply pressure directly over that wound.
Police believe Briasha shot her son inside the car, then turned the weapon on herself. They find no signs of a struggle, no evidence of forced entry, just a closed garage and a nearly silent scene. They also note something else, signs of a possible overdose. In one of the calls, the boyfriend tells dispatch she's foaming at the mouth. He says he didn't hear a gunshot. He'd been inside the house, but when he walked out to the garage, he found both of them there.
She's unconscious. I don't know if she's a pills or what. She's foaming at the mouth. Oh my God.
How is he doing? Is he still breathing?
Yes.
It's a disturbing scenario, and in the early hours of the investigation, nearly everything is still unclear, including motive. By the following week, Briasha is formally charged. A grand jury indicts her on 1 count of attempted murder and 2 counts of felonious assault. Prosecutors confirm they believe she pulled the trigger. Court records do not list any prior violent history, and publicly available statements don't reveal any warnings or reports made ahead of the shooting. But police describe the case as a domestic situation, and they say the investigation remains active. The 12-year-old boy's condition has not been publicly updated, but early reports described his injuries as critical. The case has shaken the small Deer Park community. Neighbors say they never expected something like this to happen on their street. And now, as Briasha Stroud prepares to face trial, the question is no longer just what happened, but why? Why did a quiet Sunday end with a mother and son found shot in a closed garage? And what led up to those final moments inside a parked car, just steps from the safety of home? A DoorDash driver finishes a food delivery. 2 minutes later, a 15-year-old is shot dead. The shooter stays behind and says it was self-defense.
Charlotte 911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
Police, we had shots fired in front of our house.
All right,
Yeah.
sir. May I have an address, please, sir?
It's right in front of the Harris Teeter on 6th Street.
All right, sir. Repeat that address again, please, for verification.
Okay, the front of the building is, but the shots were fired right in front of Harris Teeter, which is on 6th and Pine. They took shots.
And how many shots did you hear?
I heard 3, possibly 4. Yeah.
How long ago did you hear the last shot?
About 3 minutes ago. My son just ran in the house. There's security down in Harris Teeter. We're not going to go outside and check it out, though.
I didn't say go check it out, sir.
Okay.
And did you see anybody running away or asking for help, sir?
Like a dude in like a vest, he was like standing right there, and he started walking away. So somebody shot out there. Yeah. Okay. So he saw somebody get shot.
But did he see a description of him? Did he see the person leaving the scene?
I just parked and I heard it and I sprinted away.
All right, sir. Did you see a description of the vehicle?
There was no vehicle that I could see.
All right, sir. And did you want to speak to police whenever they came out?
Yeah, I'll go out inside and talk to them.
Did you want to speak to police whenever they came out, sir?
Yes, we will talk to them.
And I do have to ask you these questions, sir, for officer safety. Does anybody have any weapons? Do you have any weapons?
No.
Anybody under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
No.
All right.
I hear them coming.
All right, sir. I have North Poplar Street, correct?
That's correct.
All right, sir. I have that call incident for service and police to be dispatched as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you.
The first 2 voices are neighbors, just blocks apart. They've heard something, but no one's sure what. Fireworks? Gunshots? A scuffle in the street? Then comes a third report. This time, someone sees it. A man, silver handgun, walking slowly beside a red van.
Charlotte 911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
Police, please.
Where do you need police at?
West 7th Street.
You said West 7th Street, correct?
Yes.
Is there an apartment number?
We don't need anyone to our apartment specifically, but there is a guy with a gun who's like firing it right outside of our condo complex.
Okay, does anyone need medical attention?
We weren't sure. We're trying to stay away from the windows. We just saw him with the gun outside the window, and then we went into a different room. We don't know if he shot anyone.
And you just firing rounds?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Oh, we hear
And this is
sirens
on
now.
West 7th Street?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's no apartment associated, just in...
Yeah, it's on the street. I don't know who he was near. Yeah, there's sirens now.
And so unknown if he was like shooting at anyone or any...
Yeah, we're not sure.
Okay. And then did you get a description of him? Is he white, black, Asian, or Hispanic?
Do you know, did you see anything about him? Like any description?
He was like outside of a red van. So he was walking alongside of it.
He was walking alongside a red van. Do you know what he was wearing or anything? Bigger black suit, silver gun, silver handgun.
Okay, and you said it was a heavy-set black male, correct?
Yes.
Could you see what he was wearing?
Do you know what he was wearing? Do you remember? Please step away from the windows. Get away from the windows.
Yeah, don't put yourself in any harm's way.
Get away. Oh my God, sorry.
That's okay. It's okay if anything I ask you, you're more than welcome to say you don't know. Do you not know the clothing description?
What was he wearing? You know?
I think he had a hat on, dark clothes.
Yeah, a hat and dark clothes.
And you don't know the color of them?
Do you know the actual color of what he was wearing, or you just know it was dark?
No, it's dark.
It was
Dark
just
clothing?
dark.
Okay. And then do you know what direction he was walking in?
What direction was he going? Towards the park or away?
He was walking towards the car.
Where was the car?
The car is right there, like where it is right now.
I don't know where it is. I didn't see it. What direction? Was he going towards Graham or was he going towards the park?
He was slowly walking towards the car. He like picked up the gun off the ground and was walking towards the car.
Where was the car? What direction was that?
Right where it is on 7th Street.
I don't know where the car is. I haven't seen it. That's 7th Street.
Yeah.
So he was walking what direction?
He was walking like super slowly towards the car.
I don't know where the car is. So he's on 7th Street.
North on 7th.
Okay, north on 7th Street.
And did you see any other weapons?
Did you see any other weapons? No.
Do you know if there's any drugs or alcohol involved?
No.
So unknown for drugs and alcohol, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like unknown, yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to meet with officers?
I think we're fine. Unless they need this info. I mean, I'm sure that now that
Can
you
they
have
call
the
you
information,
if
they have the
needed?
information. Yeah.
Okay. And you said you heard sirens as well?
Yeah, I see the lights on the street. So they're on 7th Street right now. The police. I
All
think.
right. I do have that call for service center, and we'll get officers out there as soon as possible. Just make sure you're not putting yourself in any harm's way, and if anything else changes or escalates in the meantime, go ahead and give us a call back. Let us know, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Of course. Thank you. Bye.
Yep, bye.
By the time police arrive, 15-year-old Matthias Crockett is already dead. The man who shot him is 27-year-old Keshawn Boyd. He's still on scene, and he tells officers he pulled the trigger when the teen tried to steal his car. Police detain Keshawn and charge him with first-degree murder later that night. According to the official report, the shooter had just dropped off a food order when he saw someone, allegedly the teen, near his vehicle. Matthias, a freshman at West Charlotte High School, was unarmed. His family doesn't deny he may have made a bad choice that day, but they say it didn't warrant a death sentence. Keshawn had no prior criminal record and holds a valid concealed carry permit. His lawyer has argued that the shooting was an act of self-defense, but the family disagrees since he fired 7 shots rather than a warning or holding him for the police. His grandmother, Cheryl Rodd, says the teen had fallen under the influence of the wrong people. The family believes social media may have played a role, warning other parents to stay alert and involved. Keshawn Boyd has remained in jail without bond since the night of the shooting. In early February, a grand jury returned a formal indictment for first-degree murder. Police say the investigation remains active. Telvin Osborne and Hannah Cobb had been together for years, on and off, with kids, with history, and with more than a few fights. That night, they went out drinking, music, clubs, loud energy. But by the time they got home, the tension between them had already started to boil. Hours later, Telvin was dead, shot in the chest inside the home they shared, and standing over him was Hannah, the mother of his children, holding the gun.
Please, Telvin, talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. I didn't need this. It was an accident.
911, where's the emergency?
Yes, man. Oh, my God. There was two of my daughter. My boyfriend, I'm so sorry. I just want to tell them it was an accident.
Okay, wait, what's the address? What, baby, breathe. What's the address?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where's the gunshot one? Where's the wound? Okay, hold pressure to it. I need you to hold pressure on it, okay? Is he still breathing?
Yes, ma'am, he is. Yes, ma'am, he is.
Okay. Okay, what's your name? Take a breath for me. Take a breath.
My baby. I didn't do it. It's an accident. Please, ma'am. Please.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't do it.
Hello? Can I have your name, ma'am?
Ma'am?
Can I have your name? Okay, are you holding pressure?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You're breathing?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Baby. What did you mean to say? I'm so sorry, baby. It was an accident.
Yes, I damn right, okay? Just hold pressure, okay?
Please, baby, talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Yes, ma'am, I don't know if he's breathing. He's really going white.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, all you can do right now is just hold pressure, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, how old is he? 30? Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, ma'am.
Baby, please talk to me, baby. Baby, please talk to me. Telvin. Baby, please. Baby, I'm naked, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I don't have any clothes on.
Okay.
I didn't mean to, ma'am. It was an accident. We were taking the chamber. I'm not sorry. That pissed me off. I'm so sorry. Oh,
yes, ma'am.
Oh, my God. I don't know what to do.
You have something you had to put clothes on? You have any on?
Ma'am, I'm naked. I'm so sorry. I need to put some clothes on.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I understand.
Telvin, baby. No, baby.
But you said you hold direct pressure to the womb, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I am. Telvin. Telvin, please. Telvin. Please, baby. Please, I'm sorry, Telvin. I didn't mean to say that. Please talk to me, Telvin. Please talk to me, baby.
Okay, ma'am. Someone's on scene, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Where's the weapon?
Yeah, I'll put it away. I don't even know where it's at right now. I just dropped it on.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I make sure you don't have it in your hand, okay?
No, ma'am. I don't. No, ma'am. I don't even know where it's at right now. Okay, I'll see it and I'll put it up, okay? It's away. It's on the dresser where officers and everybody can see it.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so sorry. We were just stuck in the chamber and I never put it up. I didn't mean to. Do my baby. Father, my children. Please, God. Telvin, baby. I need you to talk to me, baby. Please. Can you hear me? Say yes. Say yes, baby. Please talk to me, baby. Please, baby. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Baby, please. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to. okay? Yes, ma'am. I'm in my drawers. Yes, ma'am. I understand. Try to grab a shirt or something and just open the door, okay? Yes, ma'am. My boy's not doing all the white truck and a silver chubby person in the yard. Please. I'm sorry, baby. The white truck and a silver cruise? A dark gray cruise. Gotcha. A white Ford F-150. Please. Kelvin? Baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, baby. Would you go to the door right now? Yes, ma'am. I'm there. It's waiting for us. They're not here. It's open. There's a white truck and a dark gray Chevy Cruze in there, John. Please. And the door's open. Light's on. Okay, I'll see the light. The light porch on and the door's open. Please. I'm sorry, ma'am. I swear to God. I'm sorry. Please, God. Please, God. He's not coming. I don't know where he is. Go around. She tell him to go around. Go around, please. Kelvin, baby. Baby, please, God. Come on, baby. Please, baby. Are you on the second entrance closest to Store Mill Road, ma'am? Ma'am? Are you on the entrance closest to 25? Closest to 25? Yes, ma'am. Okay, yes, she's close to 25. White Ford F-150 and a Chevy Cruze. Yes, ma'am. Please, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, baby. I didn't mean to. We were just looking at it and it just fucking went off. Baby, please talk to me. Come here. I'm sorry. Okay, ma'am, go ahead and talk to the officer, okay? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
What followed forced prosecutors and the public to ask an impossible question. Was it a crime or just a tragedy? By the time the deputies arrived at the quiet property, Telvin was barely clinging to life. His girlfriend, 25-year-old Hannah Cobb, applied pressure to the wound. He was rushed to the hospital but pronounced dead not long after. From the start, the details didn't quite add up. In the call, Hannah said the gun accidentally discharged. But within days, Sheriff Alfonso Williams made it clear there was no evidence she was cleaning that gun. Her family said their relationship had always been chaotic, a mix of emotional volatility, occasional violence, and repeated allegations of cheating. That night, Hannah believed Telvin had been talking to another woman. They argued, voices were raised, and then, according to her, things turned physical. At a March court hearing, more pieces of the puzzle emerged. Hannah claimed that the two routinely checked their firearms before bed, something she said they did every night, but the sheriff disputed that explanation. Alcohol was involved, and the shooting, he emphasized, was not being treated as an accident. Surveillance footage from a Ring camera appeared to show the couple arguing outside the home. She told him to leave. He did, for a while, but soon he came back. That's when Hannah says the situation turned threatening. She said he pulled an 8-inch knife and threatened her. Investigators later found that knife where she said it would be. Text messages showed that after being locked out, Telvin had sent Hannah a chilling message. "You'd better hide." She told investigators she tried to get him to calm down, even calling his mother for help. But eventually, according to the prosecution, there was another confrontation, this time inside the home. Hannah said she locked herself in the bathroom. At one point, she even told Telvin she was going to harm herself. But when he broke down the door, she turned and fired one shot. The community of Keysville was stunned. The victim wasn't just a name in a headline. He was a father, a brother, a friend. Photos circulated of him smiling with his children, memories now clouded by grief and confusion. The couple shared 2 kids. Now, their lives would be shaped by tragedy. Initially, Hannah cooperated with law enforcement. She was arrested 2 days after the shooting and charged with felony involuntary manslaughter. At a press conference, Sheriff Williams said the night of drinking followed by a confrontation with a loaded firearm showed a pattern of recklessness. Despite the charge, the case continued to raise questions. In April, prosecutors presented the evidence to a grand jury, who returned a decision: no bill. They declined to indict Hannah, choosing not to move forward with formal charges. It wasn't a declaration of innocence, but rather a legal conclusion. There wasn't enough evidence to prove the shooting met the threshold for criminal charges. Still, the decision sparked strong reactions. Rumors of unrest swirled on social media. The Burke County Sheriff's Office responded swiftly, urging calm and reminding residents that the grand jury process involved a thorough review of the evidence. Meanwhile, Hannah was already out on bond, $25,000 with level 1 monitoring. She had surrendered her firearms as part of the conditions of release. Her attorney, family, and supporters maintained that she had acted in fear, reacting to a situation that had escalated beyond her control. But others saw it differently. They saw a man shot in his own home, a young life taken, and a system they believed didn't fight hard enough for justice. Telvin's family has stayed largely silent in the wake of the grand jury's decision. Those opposing the charges being dropped point to one looming question: why would someone clean their weapon in the middle of such a big argument? After an hour of chaos and crime, we give you one toddler, one old phone, and an emergency donut situation.
More 911, what's the address of your emergency?
What?
Hello, more 911.
What?
Hello?
Yes?
Do you have an emergency?
Oh, yes, 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 yes. I do you be with
Hello?
What is this? Donuts.
Donuts? I want donuts.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to share your donuts?
I'm taking it, Mommy.
You going to take me to Mommy now?
I won't. I won't. What is this donut? Yes. Of course. What is this donut?
Hello?
What is this donut?
Can I talk to Mom?
Give me the bye. What did you say? What is this donut? That's all.
I want some donuts. Are you going to share your donuts?
Donuts.
Can you tell me what kind of donuts you have? Do you have blueberry donuts?
But
An emergency?
Emergency donut.
Are you going to share?
Right now.
You're not. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Can I talk to Mom?
Emergency donut.
Turns out the emergency was very real, at least to Bennett. He used an old phone that only works for 911 and called in a donut craving. The next day, more PD showed up with a box of Dunkin', because even in law enforcement, some calls just hit different.
Hi, police department. Can I help you?
Me and my girlfriend got into an argument and I kind of shot her.
Okay. Where are you?
I'm at...
What was the street? Okay. What did you shoot her with?
an AR-11.
You said an AR-11?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she breathing?
No. I dragged her into the bathtub.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I dragged her into the bathtub.
You dragged her into the bathtub?
Yes, ma'am. I think she's bleeding out.
You think she's bleeding out?
Yeah, I shot her
Where
like
did you-
near her neck.
You shot her near her neck
Yes, ma'am.
with an AR-11.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many times did you shoot her?
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Says the gun is on the couch in the living room. Now he's saying he's going to shoot himself. Okay. No, he called anonymously on a non-emergency line.
Yeah, we've got officers driving there now.
Okay. He's saying something about a Glock 17. Call taker thinks she definitely heard a gunshot. Is he answering now? Yep. And he went silent and then didn't say anything, and then she heard a gunshot.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna, like I said, I'll stay on the phone with you till the police get there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Police rushed to the scene, but when they arrived, they found nothing. The home had no connection to the caller. In Michigan, the punishment for swatting can be a felony, with sentencing up to 15 years in prison and or a fine of $50,000. But in this case, no one has been arrested or charged. Authorities say swatting calls are often impossible to track because they use a manipulated voice and apps that spoof their location. The police department is working with other state and federal agencies to find ways to track swatting calls, but in this case, they have had no luck yet. Inside a locked psychiatric ward, nurses are under attack. One staff member has already been dragged away. Others are hiding, bleeding, begging dispatch to hurry.
Can't get out there to help.
Okay, do you have
Need
other
help.
staff out there that are
Yes, but there's
dangerous?
not enough of us. There's not enough. Yes.
Okay.
Please send them. Please send them.
Yes, we'll send the police. Can you remove the nurses to get to a safe place, or the staff to get to a safe place?
I mean, they're trying to de-escalate the situation.
Okay. Is it working?
Not really.
No! Get out!
I'll go down and meet them. Yeah, we're okay.
Okay, because they were saying that the kids were still out in the hallway. That they
Yeah,
were
we got everything.
playing
We've got everything under control now. But I'll come down and talk to the officers downstairs.
Okay, they're saying that the police can't come in at all. That's what your all security is saying.
They are not allowing us to come inside to assist them because of our weapons.
They're trying to bust in the nurse's station again.
It's just after 8:30 p.m. in Louisville, Kentucky. Inside one of the city's largest mental health facilities, the unit has descended into chaos. With too few staff on duty, at least 15 juveniles are now fighting, and the nurses caught in the middle say they might not make it out. Police race to the scene, but when they arrive, they're stopped at the front door. Hospital security won't let them in. The explanation stuns dispatchers, and there was no drop box or lockup location for officers to secure their weapons. Eventually, the situation is brought under control, but not by police. Hospital staff manage to contain the violence themselves. Several employees are treated at local emergency rooms, and in the days that followed, more called out sick, citing safety concerns. 12 days later, the hospital CEO submitted her resignation, allegedly unrelated to this incident. But for many nurses, that night marked a tipping point. Peace Hospital is no stranger to pressure. The 363-bed psychiatric facility treats children, adolescents, and adults, including those experiencing severe mental health crises. But insiders say it's stretched thin. Too few staff, too many high-risk patients, and a security setup that can't always keep up. This wasn't the first time emergency services were called to a Louisville hospital because a nurse had been attacked. And just 1 month later, police were sent to Jewish Hospital, where a nurse had reportedly been stabbed by a patient while leaving her shift. In April, another nurse was choked, thrown to the ground, and hit at U of L Hospital's downtown campus. The patient was angry about a delayed discharge. Over the last 12 months, police have logged dozens of assault calls at local hospitals and the surrounding parking garages. Norton Hospital reported 17, Jewish logged 10. U of L Hospital's garage alone had 28. But experts say that's just what gets reported. Multiple nurses from U of L and Norton told local reporters they've been physically assaulted on shift. Others described being followed to their cars. One nurse said she was terminated after intervening during a violent incident because, according to her employer, a physician hadn't screened the patient first. In the meantime, the violence continues, even without consequences. To date, no patients have been charged in connection to the March incident. No official report was taken by police. The event, at least on paper, barely exists. She's crawling across the lawn, barely conscious. Then someone opens fire.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you to Cab. Hello, caller.
You're welcome. Hi.
Do you need police, fire, or EMS?
Actually, both. If you could send both. There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house.
What's your name?
I'm sorry, what is my name?
Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding guns in the air, and then it's like I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. Girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
So I believe the girl is hurt,
and they're coming from.
Yes, and the girl is hurt because she was like bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere.
Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held hostage, like she's trying to. They brought her. The guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked, and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. She's trying to get out. He's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house. There's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Okay, you said the female is naked?
Yeah, she's naked and she's bleeding profusely from her head.
Can you give me a description of the male?
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low haircut.
Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black and he drives.
What color shirt and pants do he have on?
Regular blue jeans and like a regular t-shirt. I'm not sure. I didn't really get the. Okay, I'm not sure if it was blue or black.
Okay. And what about the female?
She's light skinned and she has black hair. She's probably about 5'3", 130 pounds.
Give me one moment. Let me get EMS on the line.
You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang
Hello,
up.
ma'am. Can you tell me what they're doing right now?
Right now they're still battling. She's trying to get out, and the person is refusing to let her get out.
I had to call her and let her know what happened.
Hello.
Well, before I get into that, is this a business house or an apartment?
This is a house, and I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. There is like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't make it.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what happened?
There's a situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of. This individual, she's a 5'2", light-skinned female, black hair. She ran outside naked, bleeding from her face. She tried to get away. She was dragged back into the house, and they're holding her hostage. And then there was a baby involved. So this situation is really serious, and he's punching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
Ma'am, are you with the patient now?
No, I'm a neighborhood watch. I'm just literally a neighborhood watch. I'm not in the house. Oh, no.
Okay, no problem. About how old do you think she is?
She has to be about maybe. She looks a little underage, but I don't want to say that. Looks can be deceiving. So she's roughly, I'll say between, let's just say between 18 and 21, somewhere between that.
Is she awake?
What do you mean? Is she awake? He's beating her bloody.
Conscious?
He's beating her bloody. I'm not. He's dragged her back in the house.
Is she breathing?
Ma'am, he dragged her back in the house.
Okay, I understand that. I'm going to ask you some more questions. I understand you're not able to see what exactly is going on now, but just answer the questions to the best of your ability. Were any weapons involved?
Everyone in the house has weapons. Okay. The 7 guys that live there, they're roommates or something like that. I don't know if all 7 lives there, but it's typically about the same amount that's there every day.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding?
She's bleeding from her face, like the whole front of her face. She's bleeding profusely, and then there's a child involved.
Okay, is she responding normally?
Are you serious, ma'am?
Yes, I'm serious. I need to know for the paramedics if she's completely alert.
How can I assess if she is alert if I just told you they dragged her back in the house?
So like I asked earlier, just answer to the best of your ability.
She was breathing when she was outside trying to get away.
Hello, caller. If you don't know, you can just say unknown. That'll suffice.
Okay.
Is she having any difficulty breathing?
I don't know.
Thank you for that. Elena's not requesting for fire to go out there. Okay, we do have PD started to this location. 2 officers are en route. I'm clear on 2 officers en route. Thank you. All right, Atlanta is disconnecting. All right, thank you, caller.
Within minutes, patrol units raced onto the scene. What they find sparks a high-profile investigation and a wave of speculation. When officers knocked at the front door, a man opened it, met their eyes, and closed it again without saying a word. Deputies moved quickly to set up a perimeter around the house. A few minutes later, 2 men slipped out through the back. One of them turned and ran back inside. The man who kept running was Kenneth Bailey, better known at Atlanta's rap scene as Young Scooter. He took off through neighboring yards, leaping fences as officers followed. Somewhere in the scramble, he badly injured his leg. The rapper, a fixture of the city's trap music community, with ties to artists like Future, Waka Flocka Flame, and Young Thug, had just turned 39 that day, March 28, 2025. Officers found him collapsed on the ground. They didn't fire their weapons. Instead, they tried to stabilize him until paramedics arrived. Young Scooter was rushed to Grady Memorial's Marcus Trauma Center, but doctors couldn't save him. By nightfall, he was dead. At a press conference the next day, police confirmed that the 911 call reported a female being dragged back into the home and that shots had allegedly been fired. But when officers arrived, they found no evidence of a gunfight. No weapon was recovered. The medical examiner ruled Bailey's death an accident. He'd suffered a deep wound to his right thigh, not from a bullet, but from wooden fencing or debris. The conclusion: he was hurt while jumping a fence. No shots were fired. No force was used by police. But not everyone believed that. When the autopsy results were made public, the hip-hop community responded with shock and grief. Young Thug posted about Street's death, and Future shared a tribute of his own expressing support and heartbreak. Scooter's son, Kenneth Edward Rashad Bailey Jr., was more direct, posting a scathing message on Instagram, blaming the Atlanta Police Department. In response, police released a public statement and shared an accuracy alert. The department confirmed again that no officers discharged a weapon, and that the cause of death was consistent with a leg injury, not a gunshot. The woman who called 911, Demetria Spence, a reality TV personality also known as Demi Blanco, was later arrested and charged with transmitting a false public alarm. Investigators said she wasn't at the scene and that the call appeared to be a hoax. She later addressed the public on Instagram, claiming she was being unfairly treated on social media, but provided no further explanation about the call. As of now, the woman she described has never been found. police have not confirmed who, if anyone, was assaulted inside the house, and the investigation into the events leading up to Scooter's death remains open. What's clear is this: young Scooter died from blood loss. The police say it happened while he was fleeing. His friends and family aren't so sure. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation is now involved in the case. Detectives continue reviewing body cam footage, statements, and phone records. No other arrests have been made. She was just 9 years old, upstairs in her room, when the sound of breaking glass woke her. Downstairs, a man had shattered a window and climbed into the kitchen. She didn't scream. She didn't panic. She picked up a phone and called 911.
911 emergency, police or paramedics.
There's someone breaking my house.
What address are you at?
Oh, sorry. My whole family's downstairs. Someone.
What address, honey?
Window.
Honey, what address? Hold on, honey. Hi, and how are they trying to get in?
Huh?
How are they trying to get in?
They broke the window already.
Are you guys all inside or outside?
No,
are all of you, are they inside?
Yes.
Okay, how many people are trying to break in?
One.
Male or female?
What is that?
Is the person male or female, honey?
Huh?
Is the person male or female that's trying to break in?
I don't know. I just hear them.
Okay, and where's your family at, honey?
My family's in my house.
Okay, how old are you?
9.
9. Okay, is anyone else inside the house trying to call the police also?
No. Oh, I have a phone.
Okay, and is your house a 1-story or a 2-story?
1 story.
1 story?
I have 1 story.
Okay, and do you have your mom and dad there? Can I speak to somebody?
No, my mom and dad are downstairs.
Your what?
Mom and dad are downstairs.
Okay, so your house is a 2-story. So your family's downstairs and you're upstairs?
Yes, please help me.
Is your mom there? Can I speak to your mom or dad?
No, I'm downstairs. I hear them talking downstairs. I don't really know what's going on.
Okay.
I heard the window break.
Okay, are you in a position to tell me what they're saying? Do you hear yelling and screaming or just talking?
Yeah, I heard it downstairs. Open up the door, and I heard him hitting the door.
Was it a male that was heard screaming?
Martha, do you got rid of him?
Okay, honey,
I heard them saying they're over 30.
Okay, over 30s? Okay. Okay.
Are you done? I called the police. Please go outside. I called the police already.
I don't think he had any weapons. Or I don't know how he got in though.
Okay, honey, is that your mom or somebody talking on the police also?
We have bars in the window too, so I don't. I have kids in the house too. Yes, I push him outside. Yeah. He's running around outside.
Okay, sweetheart, it sounds.
I locked the door.
I'm in my house. I live in the neighborhood.
Sweetheart. Sweetheart, can you hear me?
The door open.
Okay.
Yes.
It sounds like your mom is on the phone with my partner, right?
No, it was my sister on the phone.
Oh, your sister. Okay, your sister's on the phone with my partner, right? Okay, baby, I'm going to hang up with you. Your sister is talking to my partner, and we have officers arriving on scene, okay? Can you hear me? I swear, my partner was talking to your sister, okay? And we have officers arriving. Okay, honey. All right. Good job, okay?
Her father was already face to face with the intruder. The two struggled in the kitchen, but the girl stayed calm on the line, giving dispatchers the address, her voice steady even as chaos unfolded just a floor below. The man, later identified as Jorge Mendoza Diaz, was trying to push her father into the house. Her father fought back with pepper spray, managing to drag him out the front door. Police arrived moments later and arrested Diaz nearby, but they say it was the girl's bravery that made the difference. One officer said she was calm, collected, and gave us everything we needed. Most adults would have panicked. Because of her, help arrived fast, and no one was seriously hurt. It could have ended much worse, but this time a 9-year-old girl stayed calm in the scariest moment of her life and helped protect her entire family. He's trapped in 40,000 pounds of steel, and the only thing keeping him alive is gravity's hesitation.
Hello, this is 911.
Can you guys please help me? I'm about to fall down from the bridge.
Where are you?
Southbound 75, mile marker, 136, southbound 65.
You're at 136 on 65?
Louisville.
You're right past the bridge?
Yes. I'm just hanging out over the bridge. I don't want to die.
Okay, so you're on 65 South, and you said that you are...
I'm up to 136.
136 on 65 South? Okay. And you said your vehicle's hanging over?
Yeah, it's a semi-truck with a trailer. It just swerved around the highway.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
All right, we're getting someone out there. Okay, what's your name?
I can't... I'm even afraid to move in the truck right now. I'm just...
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Is it just the cab hanging over?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
Okay. I'm just looking at the ground right now.
Okay.
I'm from the driver's side.
All right, we're getting them headed that way, okay? Just stay very still for me.
I'm not even moving.
Okay.
Please help me.
They're coming, okay? We've got everyone coming to you.
Can you please stay on the phone?
Yeah, I've got you. Yeah, I'm staying on the phone.
Last call.
You're okay.
Oh, my God. It's happening in a second.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
All right, we've got everyone coming.
I don't want to die.
What are you carrying?
DHL packages.
Okay. And you said you just went over the bridge, correct, on 65?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we've got everyone coming to you, okay? You said it's just your cab hanging over? Do you feel any other parts?
I just see the road.
You just see the road? Okay.
Down beneath me.
Okay.
That's all I can see.
All right, we've got everyone coming, okay?
I don't even know how I'm supposed to get out of here.
They're going to get you out, okay? They know what to do. As soon as the fire department gets there, they know what to do, okay?
Can you please stay with me?
I'm here, okay? They're coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How long?
I'm trying to see where they're coming from. I'm trying to get... The fire department's probably going to get there first. They're going to evaluate the situation, and then they're going to get you out, okay?
I think someone's here trying to do something.
Okay. Yeah, you may not be able to see anyone yet. Definitely if your truck is face down. We've got police car. We've got a lot of people coming to you, okay? Just hang in there. They're going to get you out.
Please, how long?
I'm trying to see. I'm going to ask the supervisor. Give me 1 second, okay? They're coming.
Oh, my God. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
You're okay. You don't have to be sorry.
Oh, my God. Do you think a person can die from falling over, from the second floor or third floor? What floor is this?
What is it? I'm sorry? Are you over top of a building, or do you just see a road?
On the bridge.
You're on the bridge, but you see road, you don't see water, right?
No water.
Just the bridge, okay. Let me see where the fire department is. We've got everyone coming, okay? Okay, I just spoke to the supervisor. They're all coming, lights and sirens, okay?
How long?
They didn't give me like a time frame. They're just coming lights and sirens. It looks like you might hear them pass you on the other side, and then they're gonna have to turn around and get to you, okay? So it looks like we got one on the other side of the highway, and then they're gonna turn around and come to you, okay?
Oh my God! I really gotta die tonight.
They're gonna get you out. You're gonna be okay. Okay.
Is it even possible? You don't know. You just.
I mean, I know they can get you out. They've done it before.
You're just trying to calm me down.
This happened about, I'm going to say like a year and a half ago as well, and they got the person out. I'm still here, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nothing is working. Chalk is shut. Can't even open the windows.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my God. Do you think someone's here already?
I feel like they should be there, yeah. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, it looks like we've got a couple fire departments on scene right now.
If they can hook this truck and hold on to it, I'll be able to jump off it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear the sirens. Oh my God. It's just such a relief.
Okay, I understand. And you were continuing on 65 South, correct? All the way down through town? You weren't taking no exit or anything?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's on the highway.
Okay. Because I know right there's like a lot of interstates that you could possibly get on, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the sirens are getting closer.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like we've got one on scene right now up there, and then we have another one. They're going to They have to go to Indiana to turn around right at that first exit.
Okay.
So they're coming to you. Yeah, it looks like we have a lot of officers on scene, and we have a couple fire departments, okay? They have to evaluate pretty fast and try to figure out how to get you out, okay?
Okay. Are they telling you something? Any updates?
I haven't gotten any updates yet. I'm trying to... Let me see if I can get any update for you, okay?
I could see my right side. I could jump off the truck. I don't know. How am I hanging low?
I understand. All right, I just wrote in there to see if they can give me an update, okay?
Please. I mean, I can hear someone doing something.
Yeah.
Please don't let me die.
They're going to get you out, okay? Okay, so we just got an update. PD and fire on scene. They're working on accessing and blocking the traffic to get you out, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, we've got a lot of units there, okay?
Please just stop moving.
Do you feel injured at all, like right now? Just panicking?
I'm not injured.
You're not injured right now?
I'm fine.
Okay.
It's just the fear of freaking death.
I understand. If I get any other update, okay, I've got in here for them to keep updating me. I'll let you know, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't see anything.
I know. Yeah.
What are they doing?
I'm trying to see here.
Please.
Did your truck like jackknife and then like you hit the guardrail and it went over?
Yeah, it's jackknifed.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. It took me a second to realize.
Okay.
If I don't survive, can you just leave the recordings to my family too?
Yeah, they're gonna get you out, okay? We've got so many people there, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I can see we've got like 10 fire trucks up there, okay?
It's hard to pull the truck. It's on my truck, you know?
Yeah, it looks like... So, like, we have, like, cameras that we can, like, see the road. I don't know if you know, like, the fire trucks where they, like, lift the thing up and, like, someone can, like, rappel down from there. Do you know what I'm talking about? Not really. All right, they've got all the roads shut down, okay, around you. So that's good progress. That's good progress, okay?
Thank you.
I know you're looking, like, straight down, but we've got, like, people all around your truck, okay? Like, I can see on camera there's at least 20 people around your truck.
I'm on the phone. Okay, hold on. Someone's calling me. 1 second.
Okay. You can go in and answer it.
Just after 9:45 a.m. in Louisville, Kentucky, a semi-truck crashes through the guardrail on the Kennedy Bridge. The cab jackknifed, smashed into the barrier, and didn't stop. Instead, it pitched forward, nose first, and hung over the edge, suspended nearly 20 feet above the highways below. The dispatcher who answers is Martina Woner, a 3-year veteran of Louisville Metro Safe. As the call unfolds, it becomes clear this isn't just a technical rescue. It's a psychological one, too. Woner stays calm as the driver voices his panic and disbelief. Around her, other dispatchers are flooded with calls from passing drivers, but she stays focused. Crews from Louisville Fire arrive quickly. They shut down the bridge and set up a high point rope system. The same team that responded to a similar rescue on the Clark Memorial Bridge in 2024 is here again, this time on I-65. On traffic cameras, you can see the precision of the operation. A firefighter is lowered midair, suspended above 4 lanes of highway, as he descends towards the dangling cab. The driver can't see what's happening from inside. He can only wait and hope. Then, a harness, a hand, a secure line. Moments later, he's pulled to safety. No major injuries, just a rescue that could have ended very differently. After the call, Woner steps away from her desk for 5 minutes. Then she puts her headset back on and takes the next emergency. Officials praise the coordination of dispatch, police, EMS, and fire. Mayor Craig Greenberg said his office is working with the State Transportation Department to explore new safety measures for that stretch of interstate. The driver's name hasn't been released, but the people who answered on the phone and on the bridge will remember him. So will we. Three masked men break into a home in broad daylight. Minutes later, one of them is dead, and the others have vanished.
Hi, somebody just broke in my house. My son shot somebody. He's laying dead in my floor.
What's your address? And your son just shot somebody that broke in your house?
Yes, he said there was 3 people. He was asleep. There was 3 people, and he's laying in my hallway floor. Yes, ma'am.
Does your son still have the gun?
Yeah, but the dude in my house has a gun too, laying right next to him.
Are they still arguing?
No, he's talking to his brother. He just got here to see what was going on. Our neighbor called.
Did they leave? Did they run out?
Yeah, the other 2 did.
Okay. Were they white males or black males, and what are they wearing?
Black males. Was they all 3 black? All 3 black.
Okay.
And this dude's in all black.
Where did he shoot him?
In his head, I guess.
Okay. All right, we're going to start an ambulance for him, okay?
Okay, I believe he's beyond help, though.
Okay. Does he know who he
Turn
is?
that water off. Our water line's busted, too.
Ma'am, do you know the people?
My son knows them.
Okay. So the two
Somehow.
the 2 that ran out of the house, does he know them?
I don't know. Let me ask them. Hey, do you know the other 2 dudes? Oh, they all came in with masks on and rubber gloves.
Okay. Do you know which way they went? Did they get in the vehicle?
Did they get in the car? They ran out our back door, and so we don't know.
And then you don't know which way they went from there?
No, I don't. They kicked in our back door.
And they had guns also?
Yeah, the dude's gun's in there on the floor. He's got rubber gloves on. He's dressed in all black.
Don't touch it, okay?
No, trust me, I'm not.
He injured?
Was you injured? He said he don't think so. His adrenaline's just rushing.
Yeah, I understand. So we've got an ambulance on the way for the
Okay.
And he's not moving or trying to get access to his
No, he's
okay.
No, he's
okay. Listen to me. This is important. I want you to tell your son to put his gun up so that when the officer is there, he does not have it in his hands or anywhere near him.
Okay.
Can you tell him to do that?
You got to take your clip out of your gun and set it down on the porch so when the police get here, they know that you're okay. You ain't armed. Okay, he's taking the clip out and setting it on the porch.
Okay. Can you ask him if he knows what type of vehicle they left in or anything else?
Watch out. He couldn't tell. They just ran out the back door. He couldn't tell. We got a big backyard.
Did they say anything?
Did they say anything? Did they say anything?
Does he maybe
Hold on, I'm going to let you talk to him. Hold on.
Let me talk to him.
Hello?
Hey, do you have any idea who it was?
I know one of them. They was, like, we used to all go to school, but the one that I know is in her dead.
Is he breathing at all, the person that's in the hallway?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. And you don't know who he is?
Yeah, I know who he is. His name,
What happened? Why'd they come there today?
I don't know.
Do you know the other 2 at all? I know they had masks and gloves, but do you have any idea
No.
who it might be?
It's like, all right, so I'm sitting in my room on my game, and I heard like a loud noise on the back door, so I looked, and I didn't see nothing. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to play the game. Probably something fell in the laundry room or something, because we got stuff piled up in the laundry room.
Okay.
And then I hear it again, but this time the door swing open, and I see somebody aiming aiming his pistol. So I cocked my pistol back and instantly started shooting.
Okay. So did they actually shoot at you?
Yes, they shot at me. He got shell casings in here by his body. It's 5 shell casings right here by his body. 6.
Okay.
7. 1 on his body, 1 by the gun, and 4 right here.
You put your gun up, right?
Yeah, I set my gun on the front porch and I took one out the head.
Is it just you?
It's me, my mom, and my brother here right now.
So
That's all I. It was just probably one bigger dude. That's all I know.
okay. And you
That's
didn't
all
see
I
a
know.
vehicle or hear a vehicle pull up or anything like that?
No, they ran out the back door. We got a back gate. They had to run forward to a vehicle.
And they both had guns in their hands. Still, right?
Mama, move!
Okay. So you said they're wearing all black,
Yes,
and they had rubber gloves on and masks.
yes. They had everything to rob somebody. That's what they had.
Okay. And what type of guns did they have?
They got a gun right here behind y'all. Pull up, y'all will see everything. I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over, man.
Okay.
It's too hot. I can't breathe.
All right. Well, just you try to stay calm for us, and they're on the way. Okay.
Yeah, they just pulled up.
It's just after 1:45 p.m. on a quiet Tuesday in Evansville, Indiana. A homeowner's son has just pulled the trigger, shooting one of the intruders. By the time police arrive, the body is still on the ground, and 2 suspects are gone. The man killed is 22-year-old Mackay Anthony Maxwell. Investigators found a gun next to his body and a pair of glasses left behind. Those glasses would later help ID one of the suspects. As word spread, neighbors gathered. Some said they saw 3 men near the house before the gunfire. Others are stunned it happened in broad daylight. One neighbor put it bluntly, saying, "It didn't go well for the robbers." Police later confirmed the homeowner's son is 22-year-old Cameron Thomas. His brother Christian Thomas is also at the scene when investigators arrive. During the search, police uncover evidence of narcotics activity in the home, an AK-style rifle, bags of marijuana, and THC vape pens. Christian admits to moving the drugs and the gun out of the house after learning about the shooting. He won't say whether he was dealing, but both brothers are arrested on drug charges. Then the arrests start rolling in. The glasses found on the scene belonged to 21-year-old Jalen Drone, who was picked up first. The next day, 22-year-old Clifton Carter turns himself in. Both men are charged with felony burglary and murder. Not because they pulled the trigger, but because of Indiana's felony murder rule. Under that law, if someone dies during the commission of a violent felony like burglary, everyone involved can be held responsible. What began as a home invasion becomes a complicated legal case involving self-defense, state gun laws, and unresolved questions about why the suspects targeted the house in the first place. Police say the investigation is ongoing. Cameron, the shooter, has been cooperative. He told officers he feared for his life. Whether he'll face additional charges remains to be seen. For more True 911 calls, watch this episode next.